Did we have a long rest?
Yes.
Yes. So everyone should be long rested.
I have a full complement of hit points now.
I've got my spell slots back.
Wake up! Wake up!
I used my last one.
Wake up! Breakfast is ready.
Yeah.
Says Darvian Martikov.
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting on this side, so
And he brings you up
every 5
as you prepare your meals. Don't worry, I'm only the DM. You listen at my just at your own leisure.
What's the purpose of the DM if not for the enjoyment of
Correct.
the players?
This is true. The situation is as follows. You have been invited to come upstairs and have breakfast. A hearty fire is burning, and there is what would appear to be some form of meat. You would normally expect bacon and some eggs, but in this case there are definitely no eggs, but there are some thin slithers of meat and some mash of some beet. Not white, a sort of a grey purple.
I lean in and whisper to Lady Rach. There's no eggs because they're both.
Darvian and his family members are moving around the kitchen area and plopping down servings to you. And the conversation is most graceful and grateful for you bringing order back to their wine vineyard.
No problem, guys.
Vineyard.
Vineyard.
We're winning it. We're winging it in the vineyard. Which is maybe how Wynyard Station was named.
I want the vineyards. Where are we? We are on Vineyards.
Tripping over the
Some
tongue.
convict in time has gone back and named Wynyard Station after his own true love for the passion of the wine. So, notwithstanding that, breakfast is served, and the conversation is pretty much that, yes, if you go to Yester Hill, we'll be very grateful. And in fact, what we shall do is we shall send an emissary to assist you and watch over you. And they say that, Darvian says that this is one of our colleagues who has travelled far and has heard about you and saw your arrival, in actual fact.
On the shores?
On the shores of this land. And so has been watching you from afar. But now that all is in the open, having seen you cast your magic upon me, and I confess our true nature here, we will do everything we can to help you cleanse this land and free the people from the wicked grasp of the evil one. So look to the skies. You're in a room.
Is Kel coming?
Yeah.
She's just running late.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look over and it's just Strahd in the mustache. She's like, I am an emissary. So is the emissary in the room with us?
No.
Okay. And I say, tell me more of this emissary. Is he a raven folk as well?
Yes, he is.
So does that not make him a relative?
He is a member, keeper of the feather. I shall say no more.
Noting that down.
But you will find him en route, and he will come and join you.
Okay, so we're to head on our way and he'll join us. Ever watching, evermore.
Yeah. I've got one of those strange numbers ringing. Let's see who it is.
Got one of those what?
Thailand, Singapore.
Ah.
Telstra.
Oh no, it's my pizza delivery
Please be
guy.
ready to receive your order, and if you still need to pay, please have your...
Right,
And he's like, here's
Pizza
a picture
guy.
of your pizza to prove you're getting
you're
pizza.
getting it, right. Alright. So, as the imminent delivery of pizza arrives, so does your mash and some form of meat.
Yeah, I'll eat.
You
Why
all
not?
eat?
Yeah.
Well,
Darvian, thank you so much for your hospitality. It is our honour to be hosted by you.
you're so polite. I don't thank the help for serving me food, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
My family will assist you with what provisions and what we can possibly scrounge together for your journey to Yester Hill.
That would be much obliged. My beautiful companion here seems to have lost her armour in the battle. And it would be fantastic if you could provision her with some, I don't know, studded leather.
It has been some time since my wife has worn the studded leather, but on that note,
I nearly, until you started laughing, I wouldn't have picked it up. I was like, yeah, his wife's a retired adventurer.
so Darby and his family prepare 3 days' rations for you each, hard rations. Top up your various water skins and water carrying containers.
No, John, I have no rations, so now I've got 3. Did he happen to find leather armor?
No.
Weak.
No, it's a winery, not a armory.
No wonder they lost it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good try though. Appreciate that.
Doesn't sound like they worked very hard to look.
But he did say that joining you on your journey within a few hours should be a feathered companion.
Woo! I'm excited. Does it stay in third form the whole time?
Quite possibly.
Do we have a passcode? Because at the end of the day,
So
we're going
Darby-
against druids who could turn into ravens.
Darvian, how will we know that this is a member of your clan of the
Something of the feather.
Keepers
Keepers of the Feathers?
It will settle on one of your shoulders.
Very well.
We're going to find like just a random raven that's on our shoulders and be like, this is him.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to where we're going, and it'll be like, we waited for you.
And he'll be like, this is me, and we'll be like,
What about this guy?
Yeah. That's just a bird.
So, is there anything else that you wish to do while you're at the vineyard?
Yeah.
Ask Darvian if he requires any further assistance from us at the vineyard before we take our leave.
It says, please find me my gems. One is with the druids, I am sure. One is with Baba. And one, I suspect, is sold to Strahd. Some evil undertaking by my other firstborn son. And one of the other brothers, his father. We have no proof. These are your ramblings. And he turns to you, he says, I do not doubt my brother's innocence. This is a strange land, and whoever took the gem was not one of my kin. You don't know what you say, says the father, and slaps down his plate and gets up and stands up and grumpily goes, I bid you all a fair journey and a successful one. I look forward to the return of a gem and us being able to bring some small joy to the hearts of our fellow Barovians here.
Can I do an insight?
For without wine, there is not much to live for those of us with souls.
Ludicrous thumps down his stein, no glass, no coffee mug. It could have beer, coffee, or all three.
Yeah.
And says, here, dear sir, here.
Can I do an insight check?
You sure can.
That's a
Well,
13.
let's play D&D properly. What is it you want to do?
An insight check.
No.
Oh, can I determine whether this charade is just that, or whether or not he is
Charade by
genuine?
definition is a charade.
Well, I might have.
Whether it is a charade.
Can I
Will the display
seek
or whatever.
confirmation of my bias that this is a charade, and not him having a moving speech about wine, of all fucking things?
Sure, roll an insight check.
I roll a spiteful 13.
Spiteful 13.
Yeah.
Oh, I need the other thing. I'm gonna set up an
You're taking me out of it. You just made me role play what I was doing, and then
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I was actually explaining to some new players that whilst there are no scripts in D&D, what there is the dice roll, which you, the actor, know was shitty, but your character does not. So you've got to play that. That's the scripting.
well, I know I was mediocre. So
So let me give you your character's insight. The old man seems quite sincere. He seems to be truly convinced that his older son has betrayed him. Yet you do sense that he would welcome the relief of knowledge that he has not.
Oh, Papa.
But he is very passionate about his wine making. And above all else, he seeks the return of the gem so that he can continue to make at least the most basic of wines for those who are soulful in Barovia.
You keep saying soulful. I assume.
I'm listening.
Too many vampires in Barovia.
Yeah. But, like, how many are there?
Yeah.
To the point where he's like, I will only sell wine to people. It's like,
Throw some garlic in it.
yeah, garlic wine.
Yeah.
The best kind of wine.
Is it?
Oh, you've clearly never
Been
had
bitten.
garlic bread moonshine before, have you?
Clearly.
You've never been bitten.
I've had oyster beer.
It's better than worm wine that these fucking ravens are making. Alrighty, so. Oh, thank you, sir. That is a nice, crisp 6. Oh, fuck it. I'm like, what? Here you go. Here's a thimble of wine left for the sake of politeness.
But didn't drink it all.
It's like that last slice of cheese or pizza or whatever. It's
Just
just
eat
sits
the
there
last
and
piece, yeah.
gets no one touches until
Or
it's
someone
ruined.
halves it and then gets halved again.
Yeah, until you're literally cutting an atom.
Don't do that.
Why? It works so well in Russia.
Don't split atoms.
They did it like. Have you not seen Chernobyl? It's a love story.
I haven't seen the TV show.
It's actually quite good. You should watch it.
I'm told.
Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It's tense. Like not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Like it's good tense.
You have to pay attention.
I don't think you need to. I don't pay attention. I'm terrible at it on my phone. I like to multitask.
Me
and then
too.
rewind if I miss something. I'm like, oh, that's what we have Netflix for.
Or, you know, on the flip side, when you watch a movie, you can come in halfway through and be like, I swear I've never seen this before.
Exactly. It's like rereading a good book. See? I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck's going on in Foundation. I don't know if you've watched
Oh my
that.
god!
I am trying. I'm like,
Where are you up to though?
I haven't seen the latest episode.
It really helps. I've just turned the aircon
good.
on, by the way.
Oh,
'cause
thanks.
it's
I was getting a
like
bit
getting
stuffy, but I'm like, what is happening? And the last episode with the cliffhanger, where I'm like, what? And I just don't understand it. I watched
Hang on,
Juno.
which one was the cliffhanger though?
When she's on the spaceship and he reappears.
Oh yes.
I was like, what?
Yeah. What
Wait
the
a minute.
hell is that?
But I did watch June. It's very good.
Is June?
It is
Where's
good.
June released?
I downloaded it illegally.
What's
I
it
can
on?
share it with you if you
Isn't
want.
it a movie?
It is. It's on something.
Okay.
But if you want, I can give you a link and you can watch it from my server.
Sure.
And that way you can also watch
We're
it on
recording.
mine.
Let's just
Oh,
stop that.
legally.
Legally, yeah. I'll delete that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll set you up with an account so you can use my server to watch whatever you want.
That's right. That's not going to work. Okay, we'll fix that next time. Okay. Gee, it is quite hot, isn't it?
You crept up on us.
Yeah, I've cracked. It could be all the
I
fire.
was going to say, it could be you guys are kind of close to the candles. I'm quite happy.
Anyway, the aircon will start streaming. Is there a
Nice.
green light over there, Ben? On the wall?
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
There's 2 green lights outside.
No, that's outside, dude. That's cool. Okay.
Oh. I was like, yeah, on the wall. I was right.
Oh my.
Okay.
Am
Is
I
there anything
on
else
the-
that you wish to do with your friends? Anything else you wish to discuss or ask?
We go over the route with the map
Right.
with them.
You bring the map up.
And I'll reserve an action behind that to question them on any weaknesses the druids might have or any strategic advantages they may now have.
So we have a copy of the map.
You have your own
Yeah,
map.
that's our map.
Yeah. Didn't you
It's
procure
human
it?
skin.
And it's human skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So I traded
Something.
a
A
knife.
knife.
My
Correct.
family knife.
Yeah,
that
you
was
did.
nothing.
which was absolute bollocks. Yeah. So we go through the route, and I actually can't see through that one yet, so we'll go this way. So we go into the druids. Barovia, we are up here, and the druids were...
They were southwest. I don't know the... Assuming north is the top of the map.
was
Or
it...
south. North, south.
Was it
No,
near,
wait,
so was it near the Lunar Lake?
No, it was here.
There, right. So the route, yeah, it's actually a pretty steady route through a forest clearing in a southerly to southwesterly direction towards the coast.
Because we are presently here and we're heading here, correct? So that's why we want to.
Oh, what happened there?
You zoomed in. So
Did it just do a thing?
I think you zoomed in. So if you just pan it.
Yeah, no, wait, that's a thing. That's a cool thing. Let me just see how we'll do that again. I go to tabletop mode and it should, mostly fit everything. There we
Can
go.
you move it?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh no! Oh, sweet. That's pretty nifty, isn't it?
Where do you want to move it?
Move it this way. Yep, perfect. So we're here,
Because you're on the edge.
and we're going down here, and from here to here was only like half a day's journey. So I'd imagine we're only about half a day away. So if we leave now, we should arrive by say midday-ish. Slaughter. Leave by 4 with a gem. Back in time for dinner.
Back in time for dinner.
Great plan.
I like it.
Ain't no business like mercenary. We all good with that plan? Because I believe our plan was go here, kill, come back, pick up the wagon, go to Valakai, drop off the wagon, and
I'll
then
get some armor.
Replenish,
get some
restock,
armor,
and
replenish,
then
restock, and then
go see Baba.
go see Baba.
You gonna die? Have you any wool? What?
And she's got a gem as well, so that'll give us 2 gems, and then there's a mystery gem that they all think the sun has something to do with, but we're to
I thought
redeem
that one
it.
was with the Strahd.
We think.
We think.
No one knows.
To be confirmed.
I will be
At
interrogated.
this point,
I will be interrogated.
Davian's eldest son leans in over the map and goes,
Way
you,
too exciting.
you do realise that it will take you almost 10 to 12 hours to get to here.
Oh,
Each of these invisible hexagons are roughly 1 hour travel on rough land
Oh
to
my gosh.
1 hour to so 12 in a day, maybe 18 if you're on a road, so perhaps a little less to get there.
So
Okay.
we
should arrive by dusk.
We should either arrive by dusk or aim to harbour up and then hit them at dawn.
What is it you mean by harbour? There are no ships here. All ships foul against our coastline. Have you not seen?
Oh, indeed, we were subject to that very, very fate.
That's how wicked it is. Strahd's doing, I believe. And the and the youngest, the son disappears.
Thank you, young man.
You're most welcome, he says, from beyond the.
From the corner, no problem. All right, so we should arrive by dusk. We can then maybe assess the situation.
By the
struggle
way,
to
my
see
name
at
is
night.
Elvira. Should you ever wish to sing about it?
Thanks, Elmer.
Many songs will be
Yeah,
sung about you.
you're definitely the one that deserves all the praise. I struggle to see at night, so potentially we should bunker down, not harbour down because fuck, and see what we see when we get there. Maybe we can spend the night observing.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So do we want to cram ourselves with some rations and then head on our way?
Let's do this then.
Yep, dun dun dun.
Alright, we set forth on the quest.
So,
Hobbits, music playing in the background.
correct.
Yeah, it's all the green dice.
Yeah,
delicious food. You can also Jedi.
I'm gonna grab Kel's. Benny.
I'm so hungry. You can always try to. Maybe you. What are you? What race are you, sir?
Ranger.
Where are you from?
You have formed such bonds in your travels, says Elvira. This is clear to anyone.
Yep. So, half elf, check out the ears.
Well
Are
then,
you half elf?
Yes.
Oh, didn't know
that's real progressive. I don't see elf, half elf,
that. No.
human. I just see people
People.
and animal folk and raven
You
folk.
mean humanoids?
Yeah, I'll take that. Human. Human with a Y because also non-gendered.
It's like Letitia with a hyphen and a Q.
Oh, Laquisha. Letitia ends in a Q,
Does it?
but it's a silent Q.
I didn't know.
This one does. It does not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. Yes. And
So,
since they
does
accepted
the
name
party
Letitia,
depart the
they actually
vineyard?
removed colour.
Fond farewells had as Adrian, the oldest son, Elvira, the one that's been most helpful over breakfast. Stefani, the daughter, who's quite stunning. Her husband.
Why am I only hearing about this?
Her husband, Doug, and their children, Martin and Yolanda, bid you farewell. Standing there together at the vineyard, waving, bye, like this.
No.
That's not creepy.
She'll cry.
Probably.
Right, yeah. Alright, we head on our way.
Alright, really important. Can everyone just like freeze? Don't move.
In the
Right.
hotel.
And
Oh yeah, they don't care. They're just like, oh no. We
We
need a hotel.
we
Oh, is that, I
we
was
don't-
like, I didn't understand this dig, but
we
I'm
don't
here
we
for
don't
it.
dig
I thought it was a
in.
gay
We
thing.
don't dig in. We check.
No, well, it could
I
be.
don't blame you.
Ben, it highly likely is, so it's okay.
Hey, look,
Oh.
I'd rather be gay in a hotel than gay in a tent, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think they went to an
as-
air show once, and Lucas is like, yeah, they're all like.
See, the army basically, the army sleeps
is
under a
relative.
billion stars, right? That's army. The navy navigates by the stars, and Air Force chooses the hotels by the stars. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And
Airport stays 5-star.
and when we deploy and we encounter a snake in our quarters, the army will take out their bayonets, and lunge at it, and decapitate it, and then probably cook it over an open fire in their bivouac. Navy will shriek and go running to the bosun. Air Force will very, very calmly walk past the snake, over to the telephone, pick up the phone, and let the concierge know there is a snake in the hotel.
Wow, this is some stuff. We make fun of marketing guys, but that's about it. Because they're not people.
They're not people.
No, they're just idiots.
He's sitting at the table.
Okay,
Oh, he rotated
the
a
party
pillow.
is now on the move.
Back on track.
Back on track,
Look at us
and
moving.
after a couple of hours, you're completely off the track.
Off the
Why am I
No,
off the
there you
track?
go.
No.
No, you're not. Only
Oh.
because the magnet thing was on.
Oh,
So there you go, towards the edges of
forest.
the universe.
yeah. Don't you just follow the...
So it is now
Sounds
late
good.
morning. Do you wish to do anything?
No, I imagine we want to move not too overtly, but also we don't want to be too stealthy that our
Did you guys
raven friend
want
can't find
lunch?
us. It's only mid-morning. We literally ate like 2 hours ago.
Clearly, you haven't heard of
It's second breakfast.
I was going to say, and we literally are the hobbits. You're like, well, I'm like, I can literally see the wineries. Where are your rations? That was the last you 3 days. You've eaten them all.
We forge ahead, keeping to the clearing of the forest on either side of the track, but staying just underneath the canopy in the shade, so that we can't be easily observed by any of Strahd.
So you have been about 4 or 5 hours on the road now.
I'm sulking
Yeah, it's
a
time
little
to
bit
eat.
because I usually ride on horseback.
So you've taken another hour, and at this particular point, you then decide that you should make camp and
Yeah.
eat.
I'm gonna eat.
But we...
Thanks, not good.
No, well, that lasts you a day. So
Yeah.
Oh,
And we've had breakfast.
Yeah, or you send the ranger.
So just
out
put a
foraging-
stripe on
foraging.
there. Put a thing on the back saying you've eaten one.
I'm
One
happy to go out and forage for some nuts and berries
is this instead of me eating
instead of you eating your
Fine.
rations.
All right, give me a survival check.
Can Kelly,
From all of us?
before that happens, cast guidance on him, saying, so she puts her hand
Eight-
on your
18,
shoulder
18.
and says, I wish you well on your journey. Roll a d4, maybe a d6 actually.
Is it, well, what level is she?
Should be 7, so I'd imagine it's a d6. I forget
D6.
how that works. But yeah, roll a d6.
23.
There you go. See, isn't that better?
Nailed it.
You find that you are able to bountifully provide for the remainder of the party for at least 2 meals worth of foods.
Nice.
This includes an assortment of berries, an assortment of some sort of fungi,
I am
3 rabbits that you found mating in a bizarre
rabbit orgy.
rabbit
I was
orchard,
going to say, sexy lunch.
and some sort of very freshly killed deer or stag.
Killed by what?
Give me a medicine check. No, nature check. Survival. Survival check for you.
Nature, survival.
Survival.
3 different things.
18.
It appears to have been killed by some sort of slashing claw to its throat.
Well, I won't eat anything.
Yet it is very fresh. Like,
I'm going to chow down. I
it
fucking
is
love
almost still warm.
venison.
I'll eat rabbit, but I'm not eating that.
Ludicrous informs the party all but Lady Wrench.
I go, oh, we're going to go fucked up by some fucking werewolves. Yeah. Vampires, werewolves.
Well, I mean, I'm part wolf now,
I can use my.
Maybe I'll polymorph the werewolf into a real wolf.
so. Ooh, do it.
Yeah, just for shits.
Do I do
And
that?
I will keep him.
So I can use my primeval
You know, there's a thing
awareness.
called a wolf were. It's a wolf that got bitten by a werewolf, and then because it's already a wolf, it actually got contaminated with human blood. So once a month, it turns into a human.
It's a thing.
Yeah, a wolf
Amazing.
were. Fun facts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I want to be a wolf wear.
I know. What a way to live.
Next character I make, I'm just going to be an animal.
Lord Benty, I can focus myself and try and determine if there are any aberrations, undead or the like, within 1 mile of us.
Aberrations.
If you think it would be a thing.
Can I do a Arcana or whatever you think is a? Can I call upon my magical knowledge to determine if a werewolf would be classed as an aberration for the purposes of divination magic?
What is it you're trying to do?
What sort of animal is a
In-
werewolf?
Yeah.
You just want to know what sort of animal a werewolf is.
Yeah.
Or creature?
Creature. What class for the purposes of his spell?
And what's your spell?
Well, it's all. So it's
Whatever he wants, really.
no. It's aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals,
But what's the
fays,
spell?
fiends, undead. Primeval evil awareness. I'm made aware of any of those creatures within 1 mile, or if it's my favoured creature, favoured enemy, which undead are, within 6 miles of our location.
So, a werewolf would technically be a human shape changer.
Oh.
So no.
But there's humans on there? Ah, fuck.
Is it good or evil?
No, it's just that list of.
Yeah. Then
It doesn't. Alignment doesn't come into it.
you get a sense that there is something within the mile.
It could have been maybe the druids. But they'd be humanoids as well, wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
group ready yourselves. We may fall under attack. There is danger nearby.
Meh, as long as it's after lunch.
She's post brandy, but she's like,
Yeah. You have your
You have
stag.
nap.
Have some delicious venison
Some of
burgers.
us get hungry.
You do.
Evidently. Alright. Can I... I'm going to eat while I cast Minor Illusion of an image of myself next to myself also. Just sitting there.
So
Just as a little bit of a backup. So there's
let's just have a look at Minor Illusion, because whilst you might get away that with Damien,
But Minor Illusion is just an image.
of something.
Are
Read
you
it.
standing?
It is not.
You create the sound of an image of an object. Oh,
Mhm.
well, it's funny
No.
like it.
Yeah.
Just no.
Just no.
Well-
So no, you need illusion to do that, not minor illusion. Minor illusion is you could make a small,
Firecracker.
yeah, like a shoebox with a feather and a crank handle. I don't know, whatever it
I
takes you.
create a feather box.
How about the
Do it.
how
Shoebox
about
with
the
a
image?
feather in it.
Do it, do it,
How
do
about
it.
the image of a very delicious and just altogether helpless bunny begging to be torn asunder?
Is the bunny an object?
Can I take the bunny
No.
with me?
Unless it's a stuffed bunny, like a Blinsky bunny.
Or
With a slight
keep
amount of
teasing these
corruption.
Blinskys that I don't get to own.
How about a scratching post
For the werewolf?
for the wheel?
It's a dog, not a cat. Wouldn't it be better to have one of those rabbit things on the greyhound races and I just shoot it away? Alright, I am going to sit there and eat, but I am on high alert. And I am just aching to polymorph someone today, guys. Just putting that out there.
Just give me a perception roll while you're there, chowing down on your fungi and beat.
I rolled a 13.
Thank you. Anyone else for the lunch break? Do you continue into the afternoon?
Post lunch, I saw
I'm
we,
eating.
we forge on.
So it is now 1 o'clock. It is now 2 o'clock.
Do I have detect magic?
And it's now 3 o'clock. And ahead of you, Lady Rach.
Yes.
And
Oh.
I work night shift.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh. I am
was
tired than you, so you're
waiting
not
for
allowed
you.
to be tired.
Exactly.
Waiting for you to
Men.
get one.
Aw, aching heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's if anything, that's more stressful.
Ahead you see, as you come, clearly not to scale, this is through some sort of binocular device, but you see a few miles ahead of you a rising series of mountains with stones around it and this tree and what appears to be some form of statue just in a circle of stone at the not quite at the top,
How far away are we?
several miles.
Ah,
What are these dotted around?
Give me a perception check.
Sorry.
Empty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Take it with you, Rachie, and on your way back.
Fill up yours. Okay.
Service here. A 12.
Yeah, it's some distant. It seems to be like a layered cake type arrangement. There's all these rocks and stones in one layer at the bottom, and then it peaks up towards the top, and at the top is this quite impressive tree, and there's some sort of unnatural glow beyond it, above, like printed against the horizon. It does not seem right.
Am I able to ascertain from this distance if the what I'm looking for, the material of the tree is similar to the material of my staff?
From several miles away?
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I have some pretty good eyesight.
Do you?
It's like 20,
Do you want to roll?
20.
Okay, roll a dice. Give me a perception check.
Do you want this left out here or do you want to put it
Yeah,
on the
sure.
fridge?
Leave it out here.
I rolled a 5.
Excellent.
Does that change?
You
the
think
vibe?
it
Why
does?
have you got so many dice in here?
My God, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Off you go.
Now they're broken.
Now they're broken.
We can't play. Gotta hit pause.
That's right.
I think that tree and my star are connected. Druids came from here.
I think
Druids have the
it's
stuff.
really important that we all just stop moving.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to
Right.
keep that.
If we all just stop moving right now.
Gave you
So assume a
dungeon.
position. Stop moving. Yep.
Why?
Oh,
I'm gonna keep going.
Uh,
Forward my way on.
I think we move forward and try and see if there's any threats.
What time is it? What time of day
4.
is it? 4. So is it still light out? I don't know the setting sun schedule.
yeah, about 5 to 6 it gets dark.
Alright. You can. Are you going to scout ahead, or are you suggesting we all come with you?
Ooh,
You
I
fall
can
back.
scout ahead.
You can start, or you can scout ahead. You definitely can scout ahead.
Just bear in mind, we're. But before you are, this is a sacred spot for a bunch of nature magicians.
Yes, but I'm about to go invisible so they won't see me.
Yes, but that does not
They
mean
have
they
other
can't
ways of
sense
seeing.
you. And you would still make imprints. And if there's any arcane malaise on this particular can, you aren't immune from succumbing to it.
Okay, well, are you going ahead?
Oh fuck no!
No,
Ah.
we can be close behind.
Alright, well, I'm going invisible.
Okay.
At this particular point, however, can I just quickly intervene, as it is my want?
You're like the narrator in What If. Or what if? Is it What If? That Marvel show. Batman!
Seriously, did I just exclude myself from getting a bird because I turned invisible?
You know,
As a bird flutters down and lands on Ludicrous' shoulder.
Fuck's sake.
it was like I was gonna land on that pretty lady, but she just
Where'd
boom,
she go?
disappeared.
You hear Rachel, Lady Rach, be like, you gotta be kidding me.
You said that. I
Who
produce.
said that?
I produce some of the venison, and
Pretty bad.
I say, "Do you come by way of Davy?"
Well, you've offered him.
It looks at you very directly, perched on your shoulder,
Please make it talk.
like that,
So
and then just looks at the food and just like takes a chunk.
Can Lady Rach give it a scratch around the neck? Because I like that.
Do you want to roll an animal handling as you approach it?
No, I just want to pat it. I don't want to keep it.
No,
Oh, well, I mean, I would keep it.
You
But...
know, you're only going to freak it out because
You're gonna
you're
pick it.
invisible.
Okay, well, I'll turn back to visible, because I can, and then pat him.
Nat 20.
24! Not 20.
Oh,
Oh, 26. Because I gave myself a little...
Is that a
animal
nat
handling.
20?
It was a nat 20.
Because I buffed animal handling. Just so I could have
Ludicrous,
a
I need you to do an
circus of
animal
animals
handling.
that
Oh, you think I'm going to be 20? I ask Kel for some guidance.
Kel's like,
Ah, you're an asshole.
Kel gives you guidance.
Yeah, I get some guidance.
Nix is like, hell yeah, anything to undermine Lady Rach.
I'm fit for a tea.
Doesn't matter. 3.
you may deploy the bird icon and give it to Lady Rach.
Yay!
Did you even have one?
Lady Rach gets a bird. No one is allowed to blow up my bird. No one is allowed to hurt my bird.
You can't control how I roll.
Me and the bird.
I shoot the but no, I don't. I've done it before. He's crazy. I just watched this whole thing take place with like exasperation, and I go, birds
Do you
are
want a bird,
dirty.
baby?
So those of you who know Bob will not come down from male from a tree. But when a female turns up, he's just straight down and plants his beak right in the business section.
Go, Bob!
So let's just say that this raven has seen
Oh,
Lady
man.
Rach approach as she becomes once again non-translucent
Raven likes.
and
What
plants
raven
its beak
sees.
right in between your stealth assets. So
I will take it.
Not so stealthy.
You're like, I will do anything for a familiar.
Yep. I'll pat his little head.
You dirty bird.
he sort of gives a.
This is just one of the druids.
So until I require a re-challenge, the bird, the raven, that is now accompanying you, is
On your
now under your control.
Yay.
You may add a were-raven, only in bird form,
I was gonna say, can
to your character's list of on D&D
If I
Beyond.
say that.
So a were-raven implies that they don't have control over when they're raven and human.
I
I
lost
don't know
my
the logistics of bird transformations. I'm just staying out of this. This is too much for old Benty.
me and the bird.
I got a bird.
Companion, familiar, pet.
Companion.
We're tired. Oh, there is a were-raven in the system.
Yeah, of course there is.
It's very common.
Is it?
Done. Ludicrous would forge forward to gain oversight. Well, it's not even oversight; it's undersight of the tiered wedding cake that is our target.
So, can I understand my were-raven if it's part human?
No.
Do you speak Raven?
I don't know. Do I speak raven?
No.
And you find yourselves at the base of this rather impressive cairn as described by Ludicrous earlier. The trail through the thick woods leads now to a large hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop.
Druids were supposed to be of the land, not blighted.
Oh, these are nasty druids. They're like, maybe they're like blighted.
Ludicrous knocks a silvered arrow into his longbow and approaches just off the trail in the rain, using it to wash away.
So you move off the trail into the forest. What's the rest of you?
Just off the trail.
All the rest of this thing.
Using the water from the falls to obscure his approach and his footfalls, leaving no track.
Okay. What do the rest of you wish to do?
So are you coming back?
Follow.
Oh, I am going to attempt to stealthily follow.
Okay. So I need some stealth rolls. Is the rest of the party following Ludicrous into the side of the forest? Give me your stealth rolls.
Not 20.
Fuck off.
You and your bird
You are practically
a
like
branch.
rain.
You are like a branch and the bird's perched on you.
Oh, 19 plus 6, so 25.
Oh, those are pluses.
19.
And kills.
Good question.
Kel gets a 13 plus whatever.
Nyx has, which might be, well, she probably has mail or something. Come on. Plus 2. So what did she roll?
15 total.
15. And she is not.
So did you go? You move your tokens. You guys can do that to the southern side.
Where's Benty?
He's in the car.
It's raining.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
he can be boots for her, loops for a while. Because he get dull.
Jesus!
That'll be kills. Could someone? Thank you. Okay, so that just should be quiet.
Where did the new weapons come from?
Which one? This one.
Yeah.
This is new. I had to buy it when I bought that. That was $20. That was $49.
You had to.
Oh well, you're not going to leave it not here, are you? Like I saw it and I had to have it.
I did see the swords for, is it Drizzt?
Oh yes, yeah.
They have them at
Zing
in the city.
Yeah.
I almost, but I'm like,
Yeah, no, I don't know. Right, we shall take a short pause.
Yeah.
Let's just recapture that because I wasn't recording. As the nightmare passes you, with Strahd atop it,
It was Strahd.
galloping towards. We have seen Strahd before.
Is that because of the Christmas adventure?
No.
He greeted us on the beach.
He greeted you on the
Oh,
beach.
that was
And then tried to make us come
years
for dinner.
ago. That's right. He invited us for dinner.
No, he said, I think he
He says, I look forward to having it. You have not received an invitation.
Yeah, we've received something. Right, that's odd.
Right now, Lady Rach has received something in her pants. A loss of control.
How
I'll shake it off.
undignified.
Keep going.
Do I notice?
Strahd continues
No,
to
apparently not.
disappear and gallop up to the top of the hill.
What a coincidence. Just
And
as we're
pauses.
See, now we know that Strahd is bad because I peed myself.
visiting. Yeah, that's the indicator.
That's a good sign.
Not the Iron Fist way he wields the entire land of Barovia, but it was you wet yourself as he rode past on a fucking evil horse.
Yep.
Cool.
He approaches and now,
Thanks for confirming.
becoming clear upon the mist, you see that there is some statue-esque type form built in the
It's really big.
top.
Is that a statue of Strahd?
Hey, Rach, do you want a spare robe?
Give me
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, I will take that.
Okay.
What would you like for it?
Oh, what do you got?
straight wisdom.
Healing potions?
Let's see.
Tiaras.
Tiaras.
I don't think you can do that.
I do have a
fuck,
tiara.
5 again.
Is it
I think
silver?
you'd look good in a ring of invisibility.
Have
Looks
it
like a
might match
strapping
my
man.
earrings. She'd never
Nice
give up.
statue.
She'd never give up the ring.
So,
I love it too much.
at this point,
I have a ring of evasion. If you're wrong.
you see Strahd dismount.
Done. Thank you.
How do you have a ring of evasion?
And how have we not been using this?
It's got
I
a
didn't
little
know it was
birdie on it.
important.
I'm a frontline fighter and you had a...
Didn't know it was important.
No.
My brain hurts.
My heart. You know, if you had won that, Loops wouldn't have died.
What? Are
Don't
you
ask
for
me.
real?
I know, but I hope
He's
you
just
feel
making
that
it
way
up so you
forever.
feel bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dunk. It's as close as we get to shopping when we're away from the shop.
Yeah, this is what happens.
That's okay.
It's
We
like
really down.
online shopping, but we do it.
I mean, clearly Strahd on a nightmare, which I just gave you the image for. Where's
Which
that
is
gone?
like arguably the coolest creature.
Yeah, has just galloped past you.
But
up
the girls
to
are talking. The girls are talking about jewellery.
Yeah.
I think there are too many cliches that we just can't ignore.
Did Strahd see us?
He did not.
No,
Because
because
we're stealthy.
we actually did pretty well with this.
But he's like, what's that smell of piss?
Wouldn't
Wish
you
I could
like to
evade
know?
that.
You can't, because I've got the ring. of
I can't
evasion.
believe she's just been like, hey,
I'll
this
read the whole
rod of kill one Strahd, is this useful?
I need a healing potion. Does someone want a ring of wish?
Yeah.
Who's got a ring of wish? No, no one's got a ring of wish.
Is that
Let's just take an audit here. I think this is getting out of control.
Yeah, what I'm hearing is I lost everything, including
Just-
just a silly hat, and you let her carry in a whole jewellery.
Yeah, just remember
wear
you
all
forgot
the
about
jewelry.
giving me a
Not that
pouch
one.
of
Not at all.
choking and sneezes.
Lord have mercy on my soul. There I
Okay,
am.
so what is it that your party wishes to now do?
So I gesture for everyone to come in so that we can whisper quietly.
It's even got a birdie on it.
And
I know. The size keep it.
And say, so Strahd has approached our quarry.
That's a very good fucking ring.
What do we do?
I think, so he's approached our quarry, that it would be,
He's looking for the gem too.
well, the problem is he might be obtaining the gem. We don't know that they didn't steal it on his behalf. So for all we know, he's going to nightmare right over to Baba Yaga or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And get the third gem, wield the Infinity Gauntlet, kill Gamora.
Wait.
So we need to chase after him.
Okay.
We have no way of beating Strahd to Baba.
No, if he's on a horse and we're just yeeting it. However,
And I still don't have any shields. We forgot that the armor is.
and we're certainly not in a position.
We're not in a position to take on Strahd.
No. So why don't we? Well, I mean, we did a pretty good job of evading him, so he clearly doesn't have, preternatural senses. So we could look at observing what takes place, and we also have an invisible friend. I could spells. How long will that last? Greater invisibility. Let's crack a lack.
You just told me to sit down. I'm pointing to the wine, which is what you're after. That's whiskey. The
Um,
wine is down there.
We could stealth in, and maybe Lady Rach could cast. Oh, she can't cast it. I could. You could wear your ring, and I could turn myself invisible.
Yep, can you?
No, I'm keeping my ring, mate.
I could turn myself invisible, not using your ring.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
Alright, you know the person that turned you into a wolf?
Yeah. Yeah.
He can also.
He can do other things. Yeah.
Or. What's on it?
That second. Shh.
Yes, right?
I could turn myself into an animal and observe them.
What kind of animal?
Any I
Don't
want.
be a raven.
No, I feel like ravens are taboo.
So taken.
Yeah.
Everyone in this town's a raven.
Yeah, like, fuck that shit.
Do a ball or
Ravens are so.
something.
Well, I'm just trying to think, like,
Spider.
can I. No, because it's a creature, and twig blights. Are twig blights creatures?
No, aren't they? Are they aberrations?
Probably. Fucking twig blights.
I have guidance now too.
I just
Yeah,
turn
we
myself-
used it. We
When we
used
had
it.
it out. Excellent.
Why don't I just turn my. Yeah, we've used it 4 times already. You're just a mule to us. I could turn myself into just a swamp rat
Do it.
and just like sneak up on. Or what? I'm trying to think. What's in a swamp? Can you're a ranger? What would be an
You can be a toad.
You're not in a swamp. You're on a
You're in a
hill.
forest.
What
You're on a
animal-
You
can.
could be a dog or a wolf.
But I'm trying to be stealthy.
You dog. You dog.
So spiders, owls.
Oh, an owl.
Owl.
I'm going to turn myself
Yeah.
into an owl
That is good.
and observe. See
So you
that?
turn yourself into an owl?
I'm going to discuss the plan with my
As you're
friend.
discussing, suddenly
Oh.
you hear a roar from the hill of voices sort of in, not ecstasy, but something close.
All right, I'm going to just owl it up and fly over there and get a sense. I'm going to like surveil before I swoop down so I can hear stealthily.
Okay. So, as you
Before I do, I'm going
take
turn
flight,
myself into an owl to observe. So they know
as you
what's
take
happening.
flight,
Woo!
That Venti.
oh, that's really bad. Right, jump top mode. That's not
That's
that,
better.
that small.
Woo!
So, as you take flight, my good man,
This is way better than wolf
you
companion.
are over here.
And I'm not trying. And I'm not going to get
you
fucked
can
by a
make
wolf
flies.
either. True.
Can
You're
I see
over
my
here.
raven with you?
Are you still carrying that wolf baby? We'll know in a couple of months, I suppose.
Litter of wolves arrives.
Oh,
And you flying up here, see the yellow?
That's me.
oh, you're so cute.
That's you. As you fly up, you see that there is indeed a statue of Strahd.
I knew it.
Do you cross the stone circle?
Can I hear what's going on if I don't?
You see that Strahd is sitting upon his horse.
Classic Strahd. What's this?
There is a druid next to Strahd. And there are voices all around you chanting the same repetitive chant. It has just begun. But what catches your attention most immediately is an apparition to the southwest. And you see Strahd is not, in fact, interested or paying attention to the very creatures of the night. Not the night. Where the fuck did that
Some
go?
kind of ritual?
He's all like, whatever, groupies. I've got like 50 vampire bitches at home, he says. Alright, I'm gonna perch outside the can on something within hearing distance. This is why we need a druid on our team.
We need Nick.
We do.
He
loves
plays druid
druids.
so well.
My partner is so creative as a druid.
Yeah.
It's just
Give me some tips. I'm thinking of running a barbarian druid.
well. At one point, remember when were you there for that? When he had something like he conjured a swarm of rats,
Oh yeah.
and then we were trying to break into a city, and he used his rats to scout the city, and then
Where's the Strahd picture I just gave you?
and then he left like
The nightmare is that.
Yeah.
he left a trail of rats.
So,
to show us
sorry,
how
that's
to
exactly
get
what I'm looking
sleuths
for.
To get into the
What
town.
becomes very clear to you, Ben,
Ooh.
is that if you invert this, you now see that Strahd is gazing across into the distance beyond the hill, where there seems to be a form of apparition of buildings. And
Oh, I see it.
And as you flutter away, you look into the west, the curtain of fog, and you see an apparition of a white fortress on a hill above a great city. It appears quite distant, but the fog obscures all detail. But you can hear what sounds like the echo of an old church bell. And you see that Strahd is rather transfixed. Do you want to fly close to see what expression he has on his face?
Yes, with stealth
Give me a stealth check.
as a bird.
Owls are actually pretty stealthy.
I know. I just need to.
Just don't fuck it up.
You can't control me. Wild shape. Ow. So fly low. Right, so I have +4 to stealth. That is a 16.
As you approach, you see a look of longing etched into Strahd's face.
Do I recognize the buildings?
No, you do not.
Do
As
they-
quickly as he has stopped, he brings his nightmare around and begins the gallop back to the northeast.
Do you know why they did that in Monty Python?
Because they couldn't afford a horse.
Because they can afford horses.
One of my favorite stories. And it became iconic. Could you imagine if they were on horses?
Yeah.
Ew. Alright.
The nightmare continues down and goes past the rest of you. Although yet it slows here. And Strahd glances into the forest at the three of you huddled. Are you unsure or sure that he sees you? But he continues on.
Does he have a wry smile? He's like these guys. Like, oh,
If we don't move, he can't see
The
us.
other thing you notice is that from the statue
give you that
that
back
is
before
now
I
thinking,
ruin the amount of times I nearly burnt it on these fucking candles has stressed me.
don't stress because there's plenty of people on the internet who are very worried we're all going to catch
Oh
on
God,
fire.
that's all they talk about.
So many.
So many.
How many people watch this?
No, it wasn't on the video. It was just like on a post I did, and there's
Oh.
like so many comments about, "Oh my God, candles mean you're gonna like catch on fire." It's like
No.
we're
I
not
wonder
gonna
how
catch
things
on
work in
fire.
America.
The entire country is usually on fire or
Yes,
underwater.
that's
Yeah.
right. We have most of the world's deadly things here, so a couple of candles at the table is not a problem for us.
If anything, it's more damaging for the environment than us. Paraffin wax. Alright, so
What you notice, my good man, is
Oh,
that
sorry. I ask questions and then I don't wait for the response.
It's very vintage.
Don't you hate that? I hate that so much.
Yeah.
is that in
Right?
the
No.
heart of this statue of what you now can identify as a resemblance of Strahd, you see a green glow.
A green what?
From the temple of, from
Glow.
the statue of Strahd, there's a
From
green
its
glow.
heart location.
Like a gem.
His
You're
heart-
not there.
His heart,
Don't.
like a gem,
A gemmy kind of glow.
his heart grew 3 times that day.
Like a gem.
And further down the hill, you see something that does take your very breath away.
Fancy
There's a
trick.
tree.
Does it look like my staff?
Did you lose it already?
No, but I want to know if my staff is made from this tree.
Right.
Because it's
Give me a
kind of
perception check.
Alright.
Yeah, looking stuff.
Angus, who has advantage on perception checks as an elf? This guy.
That does not look confused.
I'm gonna roll a d20, 2 d20. Oh no. Oh shit, how do I. Alright, I'm gonna scrap that roll.
Don't fuck it up. No, you can't scrap that roll. That's
no.
not how it works, dude.
I was accidentally gonna roll 3 d20s, which is why I was gonna scrap that roll.
I'm gonna scrap that roll.
Yeah,
No, I don't like that roll.
Don't like that roll.
Doesn't count.
that would pretty shit regardless. That is a.
Kels, have you got a...
17.
Do you need a iPad?
No, that's okay. I can
you
see
go,
the
here you
screen
go.
I
now.
got +5.
There you go.
I
Pass
liked,
that to
I
Kels.
liked it last time. No, I've got enough stuff on this end of the table.
There you go.
Keep on passing
you
it
just-
my way anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
anything
matter.
else?
Don't argue. Just let it happen.
Why am I rolling 3 d20s now?
And that is the
Come on,
question.
26.
Well,
But
what
see the
do you
green
like?
glow that is around on the map?
Uh huh.
See there's a bit of a glow there?
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's definitely coming from something embedded in its chest.
Okay. But
Around
what
the
about
heart.
the tree?
Gonna break a statue.
What did you get?
17.
You're unsure.
Oh fuck you! Why do I have to? Why does it keep rolling d20s?
Do we get to, wow, you're doing really well.
I'm not though. It's just like this is what you want, Ben. Here's 50 d20s.
So do,
Do you approach?
do we get to head up the path?
Well, now let's come back to you.
Well,
What's
Strahd-
the owl doing? 'Cause-
Strahd fully gone.
Well,
So Strahd has gone back past you while the owl's been doing all this shit.
Okay.
can I? Can how
And
many-
he's slow to a trot, and on his horse he's just simply done this.
Hello.
So rude.
It seems a little bit too much of a coinky dink.
And then continued on his way.
Well, I'm gonna turn invisible, and me and my raven are gonna skip up the path.
So before Lady
See,
Rach
Betty.
turns invisible, I tempt some venison in front of the raven. I say,
Don't try and take my raven.
this doesn't smell like urine, does it?
Oh my god, so rude.
Give me an animal handling with advantage.
That'd be a 20. And a 20.
Screw you, I hate high school.
The raven takes loft from your smelly loins and lands on Ludicrous' shoulder. You do stink.
I gave her new clothes.
and gobbles the food that you provided it. And then takes flight up the path, chasing the owl.
Fine, I'm turning invisible and I'm heading up anyway.
You're turning invisible?
Yep,
Okay, give me a stealth check with advantage.
because I'm invisible. Ugh. 26.
Okay, where do you want to go? Move your figure.
Anywhere.
Move your figure basically where you want to go. Move your.
How do I do that?
What?
I'm going to head. Benji's up there, isn't he?
Yeah,
Just
flapping around.
I'm gonna skip my way up.
Just tell me.
Stop.
Tell me where
Come.
you want to be.
Okay. Alright, so you're heading up towards that point. You're not yet at that point. What are the rest of you doing?
So Ludicrous would follow. On the edge,
Uninvisible.
uninvisible on the edge of the path.
You get.
The forest stops down there, and the path in the can is rather just kind of now stones and low grass.
Where is the sun?
Setting to
Setting.
the west.
Where is
Setting.
the sun?
Okay. So with the sun setting in the west, it would be casting shadows to the
Correct,
east.
you're in the shadow.
Yeah, and so I would approach along the shadows cast by the stones around the.
It's like one
It's a
of
bit
those
difficult.
math
But give me a stealth check.
train traveling 34 kilometers an hour arrives at a station.
10.
Bet you wish
You
were
think
an
you're
owl.
doing really well.
Yeah,
But you know.
no doubt.
You killed the raven.
No.
We need to.
So many dead animals in this
I
campaign.
can't do it. They're all watching.
Yeah, well, look. Who's responsible for the most animal deaths in this group?
They died on your watch. you let me roast the wolf.
So, Ludicrous, as you approach up
Didn't even eat it.
and you go to the can, you notice that there is a skeletal arm sticking out from under the stone.
Ugh. Oh, they're all graves.
Potentially, they could be like Strahd's family before he became a vampire. Because he's a
Like it's
baron.
been crushed, like it's been. Nope.
For one who is worthy.
Wait. What was that?
It's like Dead Man's.
My spear hungers for blood.
Nope.
Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead.
Are there any druids about?
Where is
Just
the
like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whisper.
I want a spear.
Stop! You have no use for a spear.
Yes, I do.
Alright, it's me corrected.
Tell me of this spear.
Okay, you sound a little like the creepy dead guy.
Yeah.
You feel that a call deep in your soul. Like that.
You need to be more dark.
So you're here. That is you. Actually, no, you're down here.
Down here.
Yeah, there. This is where you are. But you feel a call to this can of stones here.
Thank you.
I love how when you push hard enough, actually it like
That's
fucks with the LCD.
incredibly bad for it though.
Yeah, it is, but this is okay.
It's like,
So yeah, you want to go there? That's where you want to go. No, you don't go there yet.
Oh,
you idiot.
okay. Well, that's where I want to go.
You want
That's
to.
where you
but
want to go.
don't.
You feel a calling to.
I'm still just watching from the bushes on the side here, watching Ludicrous
Alright, I
do
plan
all
on
this.
taking my sword to the statue as soon as I'm allowed.
Okay, yep. The healer's just watching you all walk
Yep.
towards the
Right.
glowing things.
How many-
Flappity flap
Are
flap.
the
what do you
druids
do?
still there?
The druids you now see, my good man.
Because before you go and like take on a side quest to retrieve the spear of
Spear
lost
of
souls.
skeletons.
Yeah, the skelly spear. Like if there's like a band of druids there waiting for us to die.
But just imagine what a death spear could
We
do.
are going back to that spear. Do not get me wrong. That who is a who of fuck yeah. But timing is my concern. As if I'd give up a spear. And no,
Shotgun.
Lady Rach. No. I veto that shotgun. You've got a raven.
No, I don't. You took it.
Did you take it back? When did that happen?
Just
Just
there was
then.
some rolling.
Because she smells like piss.
And he rolled 2
That'll do it.
20s.
You've got 20s in your pants.
So sad.
20 fluid ounces in your pants.
So I'm gonna hack at the statue instead.
Okay. What was the point of me scouting as an owl just for you guys to just rush in head first anyway?
Is that
Why would you come back?
our little owl? You see a little druid just appear
Oh, did you?
Yep.
just over there.
Where?
Nope.
Yeah.
That one.
You see
How are these
another one,
mini squares 5
Oh
feet?
god.
another one,
Oh fuck.
another one,
That's right, I'm still gonna hit the statue with my sword.
No.
another one.
Why not?
How about we deal with the threat
No.
first?
Another one.
Oh, it's a big threat. Remember how hard it was to kill the first druid?
I'm still invisible,
Not the first druid, but the big beastie, yeah.
Oh yeah, the big beast was hard. The druid itself was pretty weird.
So let's just zoom back
But as an
down.
owl, I could peck at them.
So
so dive bomb.
if we can
That'll
just,
show them.
if you could just reorientate your guys onto where you actually are. I'm particularly interested if the invisible woman
Yes.
and the flappity bird and the raven
Am I
wish
the
to
flappity-
fly inside the circle of
We want you to
stone.
go
No,
in
you
the
keep
circle.
asking that, and I refuse.
Very
You know-
unimaginative.
I would, my
I'm stupid
bird,
to go in.
my bird kin, being a ranger and
No.
being so tied to the earth,
I'm going in.
I would will to the bird not to encroach on the circle.
I hoof for the bird to come in.
I'm going.
Can I speak to the bird?
I'm going in.
Can I speak to the bird
Can
in
I
bird?
go in?
How do you go in?
Well, I'm invisible, so I walk in.
You walk up the path.
Yeah.
This is it. This
Okay.
is it.
This is
GG.
how we die.
That's how it is,
This
yeah.
is how one of us died.
Okay,
Walk
move
in
your
the
icon
circle.
up to match on your iPad, please. And as you move into the center, you now see that the druid that was standing next to Strahd earlier
Knew it.
has began a chant. Now, top of the hill in a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall, enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs, which resembles Strahd, as you would know, being the owl.
The stone.
Packed with black
The
earth.
stone. The statue.
The statue resembles a towering cloaked man with fangs. Deep in its chest is the green glow
Yep.
of a gem.
Yep. I'm going to. Can I do something?
It has an eerie resemblance to Strahd. Yet what makes your heart skip a beat is the power of the chant of the druid.
I knew it. Those druids are up to trouble.
Shut it. Ooh, ha, ha.
I'm going to. Can I do something?
Cut the druid's throat.
No, that's it for you. We'll come back. So, Owl, what are you doing?
Yeah, Al, what are you doing?
So all of the druids, are they kind of entranced?
Give me some kind of perception check then, if that's what you're flapping around doing.
Right, you know what? Fuck this. No. So did you say the main druid was in there? Is that what you said? Like the druid that Strahd spoke to was in the circle?
Is that what I said?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Rewind the tape.
Fuck it. I, as an owl, swoop in and I scratch the fuck out of his eyes.
How do you scratch? How do you do that?
I go,
Show me on the map.
I
So
go, like, it's
here
you.
we go. Wait,
Oh, this is good.
Here's an owl.
let's have a druid.
The mini vampire token.
Okay, this will do for druid.
A lady druid?
It's a lady druid. She has lady parts, Ben.
They're all ladies.
People are allowed lady parts, Ben.
I'm surprised.
There's the druid. There's the lady druid.
The bird
Where are you?
cage.
Pass me the Benti image.
That's
So you've
not
been
Benti.
you've been flapping around here.
No,
There you are.
nope, that's
Ludicrous,
me.
Benti,
that
Sally.
Benti's missing an action.
Okay, well where's Benti?
Just give me.
Take
I'm
Benti can
Boots.
be.
This is Benti.
Okay,
You want to be the feather.
right. You're flapping around here. Show me what you do.
I go. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I want you to roll a 100-sided dice.
Oh, fuck, I'm bird.
What did you expect to happen?
I expected to do like an attack roll.
A swoop, just a swoop.
How do you even roll 100-sided dice on here?
2 10s.
That'll do it.
Or this one.
You do one?
You don't own 100-sided
actually-
dice.
I do
58.
have a 100-sided dice.
58. It's got 100-sided dice on it.
What's over?
You got 58.
58.
As you flap over, as you go over the
Silently.
stone, a bolt of lightning singes your left third feather. But you are otherwise undamaged as you flap in, and now you're going to do attack on the druid.
Yes, fuck yeah, fuck him up.
Let's fuck that druid
As a-
up, motherfucker.
As an owl. Ooh.
Is the druid surprised?
It's the fucking druid surprise. Let's just. What did you roll?
I answered the question.
58.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
that's
see.
that's
There was
not
another
an
age
attack
joke
roll.
there. Oh, sorry.
In your owl form, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find how to roll in the owl form. Alright, +3 to attack. Reach 5.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off all y'all. Roll.
He's got tiny talons.
Alright, that is a 4.
4 to hit.
No, damage.
Sorry. That is a 5.
5 to hit.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I got struck by lightning. Whew.
And you all found me
We're,
annoying as a wolf.
We're eating chicken for dinner.
It's-
I've no idea what's going on with the map anymore, but basically,
Zoomy.
Ooh.
We're looking
I'll
at
send
it
back
from
out.
Benti's
yeah.
I'm just, I was so
can-
happy as a lord. Now I'm fucking here as an owl.
The druid stops,
Yeah,
however,
that's all I wanted.
its chant.
You're welcome.
It looks up
Ooh.
and it looks at you and it watches you. What's the crow doing?
It's a
The
raven.
raven.
Raven, to me.
Do not do the same. Scratch your eyes out.
No,
What's the raven doing?
He just abandoned it and went to Lucas.
A crate comes in, steals my wine, all the wine.
Yeah, I love when she comes over here. Love you, sweetie. Kiss on the
Love you,
cheek.
bye.
No more wine.
No more wine.
To me, it is going to provide flanking and spotting for any targets I start firing arrows at.
Each large square is 50 feet, so you're several 100 feet away. Just to let you know.
Yep, so in a minute, I'll be able to close the majority of that distance.
Yeah. So you're now running up the road. Okay. As you run up the road, coming from one of the cans is a strange creature, which I will find in a moment.
Can we just catch a break? Honestly, guys. Almy is so upset right now.
Well, you just used it
Ah,
for
here
this,
we go.
so.
Here he is.
Ah, feather.
It's ruined everything.
That's how they get you. I knew that, and when he was like, "Do you cross the can? Do you cross the can? Do you cross the can? Do you cross the can?" As soon as I
Yes,
crossed the can, he's like,
I do.
"Consequences. Were you surprised?"
Well, look, we had to cross it
Were
to get
you
the...
surprised?
No.
We had to cross it to get
What was
the
the
gem.
alternative? I'd sit there and be like, "Well, they're up to no good."
Do we though? Does any of us have mage hand?
Oh, so I can't just grab it.
We can.
Well, we don't have
Benti
to go
surely
into
has
the
mage hand.
circle.
Oh, yeah, Benti does.
So as you run up here,
Ow, Venti.
you basically now see a berserker creature
Oh,
Oh, good.
great.
rise from the very can that you're approaching
What is it, can?
and begin to close with you.
Like Stonehenge.
What do you want to do?
So I'd aim to port around, at least give 10 feet of distance between me and it, and it would loose an arrow dead center.
Okay, do that.
With so I've got a silvered arrow. I would use my sharpshooter feat And let's get my attack up. So 16 to hit.
That is indeed a hit, good man.
Okay.
Your arrow goes true.
It is too late to say that it's my Slayer's Prey. I'll have to do that again after. It'll be a D8. So that's 10. It takes... Is it 20 damage? Or 15? Sorry, I just need to look up my sharpshooter. NT, do you remember?
Nope. Doesn't it let you shoot twice as far?
No.
Nope. Okay, well then no.
Sharpshooter plus 10 to attack damage, so it takes 20 on the first salvo.
Okay.
And then, can I interrupt my attack actions to do a bonus action?
Well, we can do a bonus action.
Yeah, so my bonus action would be nominating it as my Slayer's Prey.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a plus, that's an additional 1d6, and then I lose a second arrow at it. 17 plus, so 17 hits.
That hits.
For a 12 plus, so it takes 15.
It roars at you as the arrows sink deep into its furs and body. And yet it picks up this great axe and runs towards you, closing.
Time to go!
And swings down. And a +5 to hit. Let's do this with a little suspense. Opening the hatch. Oh, hatch open! 7 plus 5 gives me 12.
A swing and a miss.
It seems unfulfilled. It is now your turn.
My turn again.
Yeah.
Okay, what's it? So it's closed the distance.
It has indeed.
Yeah, okay, so to my offhand goes my bow. My Castellian sword is unsheathed and slashed across its chest.
Good luck with that.
For a... I didn't know my plus was so good on the Castellian sword. 14, 23.
You strike true across its chest. Its furs and flesh part with your sword for a damage of...
Damage of...
Bing. Who did that? That's just so rude. Like, guys, seriously.
Your damage is 3.
I don't even know how to mute. Who uses iPads? They're honestly, Apple is just
So
a
10 plus 4, 14.
Anyone who uses it, it's just silly.
And a... Does the Slayer's Prey still work for non-ranged attacks? I think it does. Favorite enemy... sorry, Duncan, I should know this.
That's all right. Oh, very...
Can anyone else attack the
No.
berserker?
I'll let you know.
Creature with 52 feet. First attack. Yeah, so it takes 18.
Yeah, how many more hit points does it
How
have?
do you even,
Is it even real?
how do you even use these silly machines?
We weren't asked to roll initiative. Maybe only Ludicrous can see it, but you know, putting it out there.
My dice. It picks its great axe up again, closes with you as it's bleeding from your Castellian sword for a total of 8. It misses, crashing into the earth beside you, and at this particular point, none of you notice the battle.
Can I roll for perception and just see what I see if I'm looking at Ludicrous?
You can go for that.
Okay. 17 plus 6, 23, you baby.
You detect the sounds of battle from Ludicrous. You see this looming giant swinging its great axe towards it, smashing into the dirt as Ludicrous jumps back, his Castilian sword in hand. What would you like to do?
Do I see two fighters?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
You see the berserker.
You said I heard the sounds of battle, yeah.
Yeah, but didn't I just describe the whole
Yeah,
thing?
you just described what he was doing with his great axe.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not in my imagination.
I was just checking.
I'm going to give you 4 seconds. 3.
I'm going to shoot
2,
my crossbow
1.
at the berserker.
Okay. What range are you from the creature?
Well, I need
completely fucked the
to be
entire movement up.
120 feet away, I believe.
That's, you know,
And I probably am
Okay, you probably are.
80 feet.
Okay. What'd you get?
Not great. 3
Oh, it's gonna hit Luke.
plus 5.
Roll
8.
10-sided dice, Ludicrous.
I'm so sorry. You gave me 4 seconds.
3.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Roll your damage.
You get an arrow in the ass.
Oh.
Awesome.
4.
4.
You
Sweet.
take 4 hit points damage as a crossbow bolt flies from behind you and strikes you deep in the ass.
I'm sorry, I can heal
Sorry,
you
man.
later.
Shut the fuck up.
Under pressure.
Ludicrous, your go.
My ass! And I swing again. I actually forgot to do my second attack with the Castilian sword before, so I swing again at this berserker for a 6 plus 8, so 14.
You strike it true,
So
deep amongst its furs.
Wes rolls 5 plus. I can't do math. 4, 7, 9.
9 damage.
First, yeah.
Is that a washing machine beeping?
I have no idea. But it's not
Alarm.
And a second attack.
Is there a beeping? Where? I can't hear it.
It sounds like a fridge.
Oh, that actually is bloody Rachel opening the fridge. Unless that
Wine
was you.
fridge.
It wasn't
Wine
me. Why
fridge.
am I? That was not me.
Yeah, it's a wine fridge. It's a wine fridge alert. Oh my god.
I closed the shit out of that fridge because you
We're
lectured
up
me on it.
13 degrees. We've gone from 6 to 13. Someone will pack. Mostly hit points. Okay. You lose 13 hit points, no?
Right. You lose that.
Further attack.
See, I don't even hear that anymore because, like, I'm so.
It's just background.
Technically,
bullshit.
I just saved your wine, so we're even now.
16.
That is true. If anything, he owes you one. 'Cause they're
A
just
further
children.
9 damage.
His wine babies.
Okay.
The real babies we can scare with.
The berserker stumbles back. It is blooded. It looks at you. Because you shall not prevail, and it swings its great axe at you.
Well, I would gladly help, but you fucked around while I was owling.
It lets go of its great axe. It flings into the ground beyond behind you. And it falls to its knees and it looks at you like this and screams.
What?
Yeah, what does it scream?
Your turn.
Decapitate him with a 23, aiming to decapitate.
You take its head. The scream abruptly stops and it falls forward. Blood soaking into the mound of the can.
I skewer its belly to ensure that it has fallen, and then I assess
You
around.
took its head.
Well, I have no idea how hardy berserkers are. Apparently, fucking hardy. And see whether anyone has noticed the battle other than the person who put a arrow up my
I was
dick.
really
I'm
trying to
happily
help.
tripping around the middle, and I'm about to use my sword to get a gem out of a statue.
So, just so we're all clear, this battle occurred down here. You all see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the rest of you are fucking down over here.
Where? Oh, I'm very alone.
Hmm.
Oh well.
So, what do you want to do?
I am going to use my sword, and I'm going to hack into this twig statue and get me a gem.
Oh,
Fucking thieves.
no. These
You're
three
right.
are- Well, with advantage then, give me a fucking roll.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my lucky ones. Okay. What was the roll for?
Oh, my
You
brain.
were agonising, but I...
Just give me the number.
11.
11 plus what?
You strike it. Do some damage now. Do me some damage.
With a 6?
What?
Or an 8.
A 6? What a question.
Your short sword is a...
Do I roll 100 for that?
roll a
Don't you get sneak attack?
2.
2.
That's not a
Excellent.
six-sided dice.
What you said? Someone said an
Let me
8.
start some form of tally. 2. Ben, your job's to remember this. 2.
Like
Never
2 hit points damage. You did 2 hit points damage
to the tree.
to the statue.
Sure.
Yeah, I've done 2 damage.
It's gonna be
to
a
the
long
statue.
night.
Do I get a turn?
Well,
Yes, in a moment.
Feels like ages ago I got shot by
Okay.
lightning and failed to scratch.
Owl
my eyes.
and Raven. What do you do? Owl first.
Alright, so I'm gonna land and end my concentration to turn back into...
a human.
It requires no action to end concentration.
I understand that.
And I'm like, 'twas I! You thought I was an owl! You fool!
I'm still invisible.
And I'm going to cast Fireball on the statue of Strahd.
Oh my god. What?
We started something.
I rolled 30 fire damage.
Ooh.
No hesitation, no conjecture, it's happening.
Boom.
Benty's all about action. 'Twas I!
Okay, well, right. Let me get
Has
you
your
up.
two look
feel
so that for those keeping count at home, that's 32 damage.
I feel like
Team
this
effort.
is a great plan.
Yeah. I
Okay,
feel like I'm back
so
at
can you
uni working
record
on fruit
32
assignments.
damage? The fireball.
I'm sorry, but given it's twigs, and I cast Fireball on it,
They all explode.
Can you roll me 2d6, please?
2d6? Fuck off.
You don't even know what this is for.
You're like 11. Really? 11 fire damage. Or
So we're now at 13.
11. Whatever you decide.
So
to
Okay. Alright. Raven, what are you doing?
Is the distance from where the berserker was to where the druid in the center was?
Long way.
Long way. How long?
Let me just zoom back up for you, just to give you
Too long.
perspective. You, my good man. Let's go. You, my good man, are here.
Yeah. There's a druid to the.
Is that even showing?
Yeah, there's a tiny person.
And you're like, you're way over here. Like you're
So there's a
like
druid
over there.
close to the entrance.
You're 280 feet from
Okay.
there. So
Um,
can you see that? Do you see a measurement?
Yes.
Right.
280 feet, you say? Is that uphill? Can I actually see the druid?
No, you can't see the druid.
Okay.
You can see the top of the statue though.
So I'd approach up the path, keeping an eye on. There's a druid near the stones to the.
There is indeed. There's a druid here, and it's beginning to close with you, my good man.
To close with me. Oh,
Yes.
okay. In which case,
Some of us are still invisible.
I would loose 2 arrows with it at it.
Wait, you're not
It's
an
marked as my now
You attacked
slayer's
the
prey.
statue.
Okay, so
She's been
the
invisible
range
What is this? It's
from
a
you
statue.
to it is 60 feet.
So?
Is 60. Okay.
Yeah.
The,
You're like,
the raven I would tell to
counts.
be to the rear.
You would make
Of
an
my
attack
target?
that ends in invisibility.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, you
Like, but
can.
it's a
I
statue.
have no idea.
You know, it's like killing a minority.
Go.
I don't know what's going on.
Women.
I just got the last few words of that conversation.
Well, that'll do me.
I ain't touching that.
I'm trying to stay as well. Stay as
What are you doing? 60 feet away?
Yeah, so until I know the name, I'm calling the raven Poe.
Oh, the name.
And I'd be like, Poe, to his rear! And I would loose 2 arrows, the first using my sharpshooter feat at the druid.
At this druid?
Yes.
I feel like you're
Right.
getting too far away from that ooh
Okay.
moniker
Go.
we've got going. We've got boots,
Boots.
loops.
We need like roots.
I'm trying to think
For
of.
the owl.
Oh, for the raven.
Oh, the raven.
What should we name him?
Hoots will be my owl,
There you
but
go.
we need it for a raven. We've got Caw. Caw. B.
13.
Okay.
Floops.
Floops. Let's call him
Yep,
Floops.
you strike true.
I like it. Floops.
Cleric writes down.
6.
Yeah, you can call him Poe.
Nine.
The rest
Correct.
of us are calling him Floops.
19.
19 damage.
I thought they were having
The
a
druid
serious game.
screams
Cold
and
away.
falls to its knees. Yet it begins to cast something towards
A
you.
second arrow is heading directly towards its
Okay,
head.
right.
You're like, nope.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, nice famous last words. Nope.
10.
No freedom for you.
And it goes grabbing at the thing at the arrow. Lodges in its chest. The second one strikes you and it looks up at you and goes, "Oh, you motherfucker." And fucking falls over and dies.
Can we just talk about my awesome rolls to burn this statue?
Okay.
You should do that.
Kels,
You
what are you
should do
doing?
that again.
I
I can do
decide
it.
I will creep out from
2 more
the
times.
forest where I was. And I apologise to Ludicrous for shooting their mate.
I scream over my shoulder, kiss my ass!
I'm still a good 15 feet away, but you know, I do like a there, a high, you know, there,
I get
Well,
guidance. Sweet.
there.
Well done.
Sorry about that.
You can't,
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
That's not good,
That's one of the examination techniques. You don't do that.
Yeah.
don't you? Right. That's probably why I failed medicine and
Probably did test
not allowed within
Yeah,
75
why
metres
would-
of hospitals anymore. But anyway, that's okay.
So you shouldn't approach like that or doing that.
How do you approach?
Tap,
The
tap.
things you learn
Tap, tap, tap.
in medical school.
That's
You don't cup the testicles, one taps
Taps.
the testicles. Well, put that in anatomy books, I suppose.
There shall be no cupping. Thou shalt not cup.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Kel, so you're just moving up towards Ludicrous.
That's my whole turn.
Okay. All right, Lady Rach, what are you
No
doing
touching.
up here?
Just
I'm
the
going
COVID
to
safe.
strike the statue again.
Right,
Is it on fire?
it is on fire.
Yeah, with my sword.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the firebolting.
Not with my hands,
Yeah, the
obviously.
fireballing has set it on fire.
I'm just trying to
Wait.
use my sword to get the gem out.
It's 50 feet tall.
Yeah. It's
We're
50
still
foot tall.
outside of this thing though,
So I'm too small.
Yeah, pretty much.
DM.
Sad.
We're
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
of the
Yeah, you guys
creepy
are outside.
culty
of it.
ring thing.
Yeah.
Well, we've got like a Burning Man happening.
Yeah.
I'm not
Except, so
stepping
these two are
inside
in,
that thing.
and the Raven, the Owl,
The Raven's on the.
and Lady Rach.
sorry,
No, you're
Jimmy
in. Didn't you
Flukes.
fly in?
No, the Raven was flanking the Druid.
Which druid?
It is.
The one that I
Flukes.
just.
Boots, floops,
Peppered.
loops.
I'm not sure about
I
that.
really want to
That's
see
not how I
else
recall
we've
it.
got
It was
boots.
still up at the can.
Okay.
It's several hundred feet to you.
It's a quick fly.
I know you said you were calling it, but I didn't acknowledge that.
Poe's like.
Poe is not hearing you because Poe's up there watching the
also
motherfucking
doesn't
shit
know
fight
that
that's going on, which is the
it's
owl
going to
turning into
explode.
Lord Benton casting fireballs, setting fire to everything, the druid next
Not
to
to
him
everything, to one
going,
thing.
"What the fuck is that?" and about to have a go at you. But what are you doing?
Yeah, so about that. Everybody forgot the Druid.
I didn't forget. I consciously ignored. Wait a minute. Where was the druid with respect to the statue?
Flaming statue.
Have a look. It's right there.
So, statue's on
Okay.
fire.
I'm here.
We want the glowy gem.
Where's the druid?
Druid's just hanging about.
Okay, you said
This is me.
Right next to you.
what?
There. Is this you still you?
Maybe we
No.
need to attack Druid.
What?
That's Lord Benty up there,
I don't think Benty had it.
next to the druid, casting
But
fireball.
there is no druid on here.
Oh, it's
See,
right here.
what is that
The lady
token?
parts.
Well, are these 5 feet?
Mother. Right.
Oh my god. Just get up and show us, because everything we point to is wrong. That's me.
Oh,
Do you
that's
see
you.
a lack of druid near me?
Yeah, wait. Okay, just wait.
I love how I'm wrong until proven right. Like the walls.
No, you're just.
Okay, so
you're
that
just
is within a vicinity that
There's a vicinity. It's
Give me a dex
5,
saving
it's
throw.
10,
If
20.
you're an invisible druid,
Yeah, it's there.
give me a dex saving throw.
Why?
Because you got firebolt! Do you know fireball goes like this, not just...
That's fair enough.
Yes! Thank you, actually. I'm going to take... That was very gracious
It
of
was a
you.
little aggressive.
I don't think it was.
Why are you so aggressive?
Yeah, I'm very aggressive.
Okay, it got a 14.
That would
What?
be
That was a 1.
a fail.
No, 14.
No, it literally came
It
out.
was
okay.
a fail, so she took 30 fire damage.
Nice.
Really?
Yep, she did. Are we going to get one of those splatty tokens?
Oh yeah, I love when they turn into bone puddles.
Just, I know, bone puddles.
So yes.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Oh, she's going to
Have you hit the thing yet?
I'm going to hook my crossbow because I'm going to use that instead.
Never mind, I borrowed Medicaid.
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Careful.
And I'm going to hit for 24, and I'm going to damage for
Look at you.
13, and then
Ooh.
because Benty is within, are you within 5 feet
Of what, her?
of her?
No.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'd be crispy myself.
okay. Well, I can't use my other thing that I discovered I could do.
That was well timed. Da-da-da.
She did get you so lucky.
I did
Yeah,
use
I'm very impressed with her
Yeah.
game
I
tonight.
was going to use the sneak attack if you were within 5 feet, but you're not. So.
That's fine. I think a 13's a very good hit. And I mean, I can always find her again. If she's still alive. Ding, ding, ding.
Otherwise, let's just keep fireballing the statue
Well, I can
until the gem drops down.
Okay, so suddenly the statue collapses
Yes!
and you see rolling in front, just here,
Can Lady
a
Rach,
green gem.
Can Lady Rach sweep in and grab the gem?
You come towards it and you're about to grab it, and we cut scene now
Oh
to the
man.
druid.
Oops.
I love how it's like, well, as I like to call it, adventures in revenge.
So Lady Rachel's about to grab the gem.
Each creature within a 15-foot cube must make Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 damage, which will be 10, and push 10 feet away.
So is this a so this is a 20-sided dice then that I've got.
So,
to roll.
what am I rolling? A Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw? What am I trying to achieve?
Holding it in.
I rolled a 12. It's just me pissing
I rolled
my
an
pants.
8.
Unless you're feeling lucky.
I am feeling lucky.
How
Yes,
much
I am.
luck can one bitch have? I feel like I should
Ooh,
have like...
15, 16, 17.
Okay, so you got a 15,
17.
so 5 hit points damage.
Oh.
And you knocked on your ass. Not on your ass. Lord Benty.
I'm just checking I don't have any resistances. No. So I rolled a 12.
Ah, you take half damage. 5 hit points and you're not splattered on your ass.
How does it feel?
As thunder rolls across the ground, and the druid screams out, "Master, help us!" And with that, it's your go.
My turn?
No,
Me.
not you.
When do I get to go?
Eventually.
Who?
Get to
Has
go.
anyone thought about me? Who?
I
Not anymore.
You're in
how
the
far
ring with a
away?
beer.
How far away are we? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking miles away, you
I
guys.
am
The
miles
peanut
away.
gallery.
You guys are all the way down here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
They're not to scale.
The little ones are 10 feet. The very little ones
You guys are like,
are 10
aren't you
feet.
around here?
The big ones are 50 feet.
Didn't I come up a bit?
So we were.
Yeah, the map's different.
The map
scale.
scales. Yeah, the map's dynamic. It's because let's
So
let's
I'm
split the
still-
party over
I'm
300
still shit
meters.
tons
Let's do that.
away. Okay, so
You
that's the druid lady.
should
Yeah.
Lady
disable
Parts?
polymorph as a spell.
Okay, so I'm going to get as far as I can. 30 feet is still not these.
No,
5
that's
squares,
3
is it?
squares.
50.
3 little squares. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry.
That's as far as I can go.
And do an action. Yeah.
There's no point in me doing...
So you can double your distance.
So run.
Oh, for the rest of my turn?
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Okay. Move your little icon on the map. Okay. That's how we can conveniently, consistently track everything. Lord Benty, it is now your go.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Can I just say that the statue has collapsed as not only has been set on fire. I need you to do 2d6.
Myself. So roll 2d6. That's a 7.
Okay. It is just crumpled in as now just a burning mass, but you see falling out of it, tink, 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 Indiana Jones style, a glowing green gem. Now,
I'm already going
15 feet in front. You see Lady Rach. You're invisible?
No, I'm back to visible.
Yeah. You see Lady Rach.
That usual hungry look in her face.
Having struck at the statue's thigh.
Did she?
Yeah.
She shot
That was
an
at the
arrow.
very beginning.
Yeah, that was ages ago. She shot the druid, remember?
I was just going for the now I was just going for the gem when you made us do the saving throws.
Yeah, but didn't you attack the...
No, she did that in the first round. She hasn't
Yes,
attacked
but
it.
then you attacked the statue again.
No. I changed so I attacked the statue first and did two damage, and then I attacked the druid instead with my crossbow, and then it fell down without me doing anything. So I was running forward to grab the gem.
We just assumed it.
And then
broke.
you said that we had to
No,
do-
that's exactly what happened.
It burnt
So,
down.
it burnt down. And it has collapsed, and the gem has now bounced.
But Lady Rach was knocked on her ass, wasn't she?
But
No.
so were you.
No,
No,
I
I
had
both
less
succeeded.
than
No,
you. I
no,
had
you
less
both
than
made your saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we? Okay.
Yes, you
well,
did.
I cast.
You both took 5 hit points damage.
I cast Mage Hand on the gem, pick it up, and carry it to myself, and then I pocket it, and I bolt.
Okay,
two can play at this game.
You can move 30 feet, move your little icon thing 30 feet on the digital map.
I haven't got it on my digital map. Can I
Okay,
quickly add it?
it is now, I think, the crows go.
Could I quickly add it?
Flutes.
Flutes.
I don't have it on my digital map, so I
Why
can.
not?
Flutes.
Why don't
We
Where
gave,
did flutes come
we
from?
gave you a
I don't know
nickname.
why it disappeared.
Like, his
Sorry, can I
Christian name was
QR
Bo,
code?
but we totally just nicknamed him
Can you do
Flutes.
it for me?
Yes.
No post.
Sorry.
Poor bastard.
Duncan's bullying me.
Yeah, you
Stop
haven't seen
bullying.
Boy.
Don't light your
Yeah,
iPad
wow.
on fire.
Ben.
A man in the military bullying gay man. I'm pretty sure we call that a hate crime where I'm from.
Yeah, that's how we like it.
I feel like I'm in the original Sydney Mardi Gras. That's how we like it.
He's ready for that.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Oh, no such directory. What?
See? Yeah, it's mine.
Did you break it?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yes, yes.
Where's your
Okay,
camera?
now see the giant hammer on the table.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Oh, error. Okay, no such file.
How fast can I run?
Hang on. I think.
Not as fast as me. I think we're equal.
How come
Sorry,
everyone else
everyone.
is on it? Everyone else has made it.
So it says you-
You're on. Why?
If
That's
all
fine.
you do
Oh,
is
I'll
run,
move it on
you can make it
Kel's.
60 feet.
Or do you want to...
No, you're on internet thingy.
Well, Kelly, can you
should
copy
work.
that link there?
Every time.
That's not your computer, is it?
Nope.
It makes me do a dexterity.
When you're
Hey,
subject to an
ludicrous.
effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take on half damage instead of 10. Yes, you can.
I have no
Did I
clue.
tell you, like, I don't know how to use a laptop?
You could have taken
right?
it.
No, no, no.
Like,
I was like,
iPads are just like
woo.
a slightly
Do you want to just
stepped
flip
up
me the
version
link?
that of not good.
Yeah,
So-
just like.
Bizarre.
Both
Yeah,
of those
it's
are really
bizarre. Like, you should just be able to go there.
Where are you?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
good. Deaded.
And guess what? I died happy because I'm bringing my gem to the afterlife.
We are about to have it out for this gem.
I'm sorry. Why? Would you steal from me?
Yes.
She steals from everybody.
Whereas I traded for the staff. And I lost the gem that I gladly handed to you in exchange for the staff, but now I have my own.
That so
After
sucks.
all we've been
Maybe you'll
through.
trip and drop it.
You
Maybe.
can all hold the gem, okay? Just take turns.
I disagree.
We're
no
going
one
to
can
find.
hold the gem.
We're going to find a second gem.
I'm
okay?
going to call my gem baby
Ben,
shark.
I don't know. I can't help
fine.
you there.
Gemma.
Could you?
Really weird. Everyone else seems to have access. I don't know what's going on. Have you got some weird thing going on?
Can you move me 30 feet as far away from Lady
I
Rach
can't
as
find
possible?
you. I don't know where you are.
This is so
There.
rude.
Oh,
No, see, that's Lady Rach. Although you do have very nice hair. See what I'm talking about?
oh, I'm not on that at all.
Right.
Is that not? Oh, who's that?
Yeah, that's Lord
That's
Benton
Benton.
Yeah, but
there.
he's
Someone
not
just
on-
moved them.
He's not on there.
I just
So-
moved, so I just moved you.
Luke,
Oh yeah, so just
you just came close to me, great.
Wait,
Why are you
no,
moving
you're
me?
up next to the statue.
can you just
Not on here.
pipe down while I work out the logistics of getting the fuck away from you? Now it's a race against my own party.
So
You're like, there's no one here. No one will believe you.
you'll actually be about there.
She'll get back and be like, Lord Benton's trying
Yeah,
to steal my
right.
gem.
Right. The gem is here. Okay, I've got it. Alright, cool.
I just go 30 feet that way.
With Gemma.
Actually, no, I'm going to run towards the top where there's not a barrier impeding.
10,
Come towards
20,
me.
30. There you go.
I stop advancing.
Okay.
Well, I'm running, so I can make 60.
I will firebolt you. And if you dash, you don't get to do an action
Right.
when you get.
Whose go is it next?
So
Please be
Yes,
I
Do I have another polygon?
gleam to Poe.
It's just gonna turn into a rat.
We will retreat. Follow. To me, Poe. To me.
You yell this out.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have a.
Yeah. And then on my turn, it's
Okay. Alright.
Nyx was running towards the statue, but now she's seen Benty coming back. That's my dice rolling on the ground.
You don't see Benty coming back. He's still up on the
He's
plane
turned
behind
and
some
run.
walls. You can't see that.
He said
Yeah.
he turned and bolted.
Yes,
I didn't
but
bolt
you
that
can't
far.
see that.
What's Ludicrous
I am
doing?
unfit.
No.
You're turning around and going.
Ludicrous isn't doing anything yet. He just finished engaging.
He just yelled out
Just
to the
ask
bird.
Poe to come back.
Poe, come back to me.
He doesn't answer the pose, so.
Poe's like flapping around. What's Nick's gonna do?
Well, since how I don't know any of that's going on, I still keep on running up forwards towards everyone.
Excellent.
Can you pass me my dice?
Yes.
It's purple and gold.
Yes.
Okay, Nixie, where's your character?
It's under the.
There.
Keep looking right.
There.
Under the bench.
Oh, there she is. Yep, I see her.
Where?
So it's
Yeah,
under
she's
the-
running up.
Under the step.
Oh, right.
I don't know how to explain that.
1, 2,
Oh, there it is.
4,
Thank you.
5, 6. There is a berserker running down the hill towards you. He currently is approximately 90 feet away from you.
Another berserker.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
From you, Nix.
Running from me, not to
Towards
me.
you.
Towards you.
Sucks to be you.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
He's 90 feet away.
Just asking.
Do you want to take some form of attack? Do you want to do some ranged attack?
Where is he?
At the end of the blue line.
I
90
got-
feet.
I got your back, sister, even though you got
Do you want to do anything?
I would like, if I could, then to aim over the top of Ludicrous at
For a
the
change.
berserker.
You're actually in front of me now because you rushed
Yeah.
forward.
You
Okay,
run
cool.
forward.
Then I totes do a sacred flame that berserker.
What's the range of Sacred Flame?
80 feet,
Yeah, it's 95 feet.
I think.
I don't. So you Sacred Flame and it falls short. Okay.
Stand by.
Ludicrous, what are you going to do?
So I would head towards the road. So
You see Nick's cast Sacred Flame, but it falls short.
So I'd head towards the road. So in this direction. So I've got full view to our point of retreat as well as who's coming down the road.
How'd you move so far?
That's
1, 2, 3, 4,
Haven't you
5. Okay, no, that's fair enough.
yeah.
That's about right. Okay, so you move to the road, and
So
what
I
are you
move to the
doing?
road, so I've got full view up the road.
Mhm.
So I should see a Benty and so forth as well as a
Not
statue.
yet. Lord
As well
Benton
as-
is still amongst the circle as lightning strikes down randomly around the cans.
I scream again for Poe. To me, Poe. To
me. Let me roll.
The answer's to flute.
It's still Poe doesn't seem to fucking hear you at all. He's just flapping around. What's Poe gonna do now? Not hearing you.
So he would look to aid those of whom he has joined. So he would flank anyone retreating.
So does he fly in to flank?
Oh,
Lord
we're
Benty.
on our way out, so he probably doesn't.
Roll me 100 side dice. Fuck, this was the second most short-lived pet.
Well, if you just humanize them and stuff, we might care.
I care.
Oh, that's a shame. You've lost a gem, you've lost a raven.
88.
Today is not the day.
Lightning strikes near it and dashes around, the bolt feeling a tinge of electricity in the air. Yet it flies in and now flutters around the running Lord Benty. Lord Benty, it is now your turn.
Alright.
I didn't finish my turn.
Okay.
How many actions has boy got?
So the berserker that's hot on Nyx's tail would be sharpshooted, and then 2 arrows would be loosed towards it. First sharpshooter is 15 plus, so 18.
That's a hit.
18 for 4, 17 damage.
Okay.
And then a 19 for 4 damage.
4. Right. Okay. The berserker continues its track towards you.
I take a knee and level my next volley of shots to its centre mass.
What do you mean your next volley? You just had 2 goes.
So if it's coming towards me, next turn,
Getting ready.
Yeah. Getting ready.
I'm ready and steady.
Okay. All right. You.
Why is it me?
I'm sprinting
Before it was
after.
my turn.
I've changed
I
my
don't think
mind.
we're even in turn
I'm
order.
sprinting after Benty.
Fucking
and I'm
you
going
are
to,
such a conflict bitch.
I'm
Look
going
at him.
to try and stick my foot out and trip him because he's got my gem.
I will
So you're going to need to
all
chase
my
him
life.
somehow. He's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. He's 50 feet in
Okay,
front of
look,
you.
I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to leave the circle too then, and I'm going to head to Ludicrous because I'm going to whinge.
Can you believe what he's done?
Are you going to move your 60
He
feet?
stole the gem that I was trying to steal.
Yep.
The
I'm going to
audacity.
move my 60 feet.
I'm gonna leisurely walk away.
Right.
Whoever gets there first is the story that's true.
The druid. The druid. The druid.
The rest of the party
Yeah,
thinks.
did we do nothing about the druid?
Oh,
Oh,
is it my turn?
I thought.
Yeah, I've been mopping around the edges, but the problem in the inside is
Is
still there.
Is it my turn?
No, it's a druid.
It's the druid's turn.
We need a turn order thing. This is agony, and I feel like he's just
We
flip
actually need a battle plan is what we needed, but...
Can you do Constitution saving throws, please?
For Benty.
Get back, Nix. I see you moving.
I'm putting me where I am.
No, you're not.
As opposed to going flapping
You're
directly
fucking
at
miles.
the,
You're
the
miles
druid's
back down
eyes.
there.
Oh,
I
so
got it.
do me in the map.
No,
I got an
here, you're in the
unnatural
So,
back.
20.
Benty has to do a constitutional saving throw.
And so does Lady Rage.
20-sided dice?
Yes.
I got an unnatural 20.
You take 4 hit points damage as the ground shatters your fall, like shatters your legs. You nearly fall.
Well, I got a 20, but because I also have evasion, I'm going to evade that.
So evasion, if you're going to take half damage on a save, you instead take no damage.
No damage at all. You jump up. You see Lord Benty's knees go wobbly, and you land almost next to him. And with that, Lord Benton, it is your go.
Alright, I shoot fireball at her. Not at you, at the druid.
Okay.
Fucking,
Fireball.
You just took this really far.
I
I will burn you!
It's only 10. It's only 20 feet away.
Yeah, well, what from me? Oh, is it chasing
Oh,
us?
okay,
All right,
well,
then I'm gonna
Actually,
shoot.
12 feet.
I'm gonna shoot firebolt at it. Fuck off. That is a 10 to hit. Oh, actually, I'm going to use one of my actions. Inventory. I don't. Why are these motherfuckers so difficult? I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast the spell again. A 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah,
Right, and I roll 19 fire damage.
No.
She bursts into flames and almost just incinerates herself in front of you, disintegrating into a wisp of dust.
Bitches always be melting in front of me. Am I right? Or am I right?
Am I right?
And then I run 30 feet away.
Okay.
I'm just leaving everybody in my trail of dust. Oh no.
Okay.
Nailed it.
No.
All right. It's now
Sorry,
Nyx's go.
Still, okay, so where is the Berserker?
So it is still running towards you.
How far away is it now?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. In fact, it's close with you. It's running right up towards you. In fact, you've...
I'm going to Sacred Flame it again.
Okay, go.
Yeah, you tell them who's boss.
You need to roll a dexterity save.
Okay. We can do that.
14. The first one was just a warning, but this one...
It makes a 14.
Yes. That's what...
Did the dice roll
Yeah.
and roll around the screen?
And it disappeared.
Okay. All right. Well, it's over there. 14. Yeah.
Okay. So it misses.
No, it hit.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry. No, it saved. Yeah. Sorry. 14. It saved.
Okay, yeah.
So what happened?
So I shoot the Sacred Flame and it ducks.
It ducks out of the way. Okay. Have you got anything else happening?
Just like lots of swear words and looking at Ludicrous. This guy up.
A 9 to hit as the great axe slides down towards you. A 9 to hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Got an armor class of 12.
Misses. You duck out of the way. The axe smashes into the earth beside you. And
These
with that,
berserkers really
Exactly.
They're just...
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous,
Fucking get your
you'll
ass
go.
over here.
So Ludicrous already has the Berserker marked as his Slayer's Prey. He casts Hunter's Mark at level...
are you within range? 114 feet?
Hunter's Mark?
Mm-hmm.
What's the range of Hunter's Mark? Range 90 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So
How far away am I?
114.
114. Okay, so I close the 20 feet. Or 20, whatever feet.
So you run forward.
Yep.
Okay. 10, 20. Okay. Let's redo that.
So
You are still 103 feet. Okay. I don't understand. Okay, I shall move that. Shall move you a little bit closer. I'm going to let you have it. You're going to have 90 feet. Alright.
So he gets first level Hunter's Mark, which is an additional 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
As my bonus action, I do my Sharpshooter. 11, so 14.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit. It's not a 1. Because that would be just...
That would be just poetic.
It would be entertaining.
So 6, 14, 17, 27.
27 damage. Boom. The creature takes a strike. It stumbles as it now starting to try and pull its great axe out of the ground.
And at which time it gets another arrow volleyed at it for a 10 though this time around.
The arrow goes wide. Past Nyx's ear. Lady Rach, what are you doing?
I'm still sprinting back. I'm going to tell them all that.
You going to do 60 feet?
Yep.
Okay, you're there.
Suck it, Betty.
You
Lord Benton.
Okay, I still got the gem. I'm just going to stop and admire my gem. So pretty, just like I am. And then I'm going to dash out of the circle, right past Lady Rach.
Oh, I don't know. Can you move that fast?
I can move 60 feet in one turn if it's my only action.
And you run past Lady Rach down the road. Like the wind. Oh, sorry, Lord Benton. Too many beans and hard rations.
I had venison.
Exactly.
Alright,
So
if anything, I've got gout. Thank you very much.
Ah, right. As you come and sort of break through the cans that are surrounding with the lightning and the thunder and the noise and the horrific druid thing, but you feel so good because you've got the gem. You look down to your right and you see this berserkerish creature trying to strike. Suddenly arrows fly into it and you see your good friend Nyx locked in deadly
combat.
battle.
Why you do this?
It attacked us first.
Here I am. Basically,
Only some 75 feet away is, in fact, the creature from you. There you go.
Wheel. That's my turn. I dash.
Okay, and at that we shall pause for dessert. Okay, we're back on.
Bring it, Berserker.
Oh my god.
I'm alright. This is all
Is it
rich.
really this one?
I think so.
In the chocolate one, yeah.
Right. Ludicrous just shot. Berserker. Actually, I think it's back to you next.
I'm going to Sacred Flame again. Dex
It's
save.
right next to you though.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow at him.
That's still at disadvantage.
I'm going to hit him.
What? Hold on. Why would Sacred Flame be at disadvantage? It's a saving throw.
Is it a ranged attack?
It's a ranged attack, but it's a saving throw, not an
What if I
attack.
told the
Because
dead?
it's not an attack, it's a saving throw.
I think it is.
So there shouldn't be disadvantage imposed on it.
Okay.
So saving.
Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame.
Dexterity save 14 DM.
No,
Let
no.
him laugh.
You just can't roll with yourself. Like, every time I have a continental breakfast, I'm straight
Nine.
on the butter jam.
It fails.
You light a berserker on fire.
Yay!
How much damage?
2d8.
That's pretty good.
It is.
7.
A whole 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving
Cool.
forward,
Berserker now drags its axe out of the ground.
If they're injured, it does 2d12. So you should use Sacred Flame. Hold the
Hold
Dead, I
that if he's
believe,
got less hit
is
points.
a
11 to hit.
Wisdom saving throw? Yeah.
11 to hit.
So-
I take it that's a mix. A mix. A nix. A miss on
It's
nix.
a miss on the next.
That's a mix.
Yay!
Otherwise known as a mix.
It brings its great axe down, but you parry it with your thing,
Cape.
cape, and it
I don't
misses.
have a shield, but I can put a bit of fabric over my eyes.
Harry Potter.
Okay, ludicrous.
Mm. 10. To hit. Natural 20.
That hits.
Initial damage. 5, 9, 13. And then re-rolled because it was tilted. 13, 21.
Arrow falls true, deep into its throat. It reaches up, gargling. A spray of blood covers you,
You did.
Nyx. As it falls forward, do a dexterity saving throw
Oh man.
with advantage.
With advantage.
14 and 13 plus 2, 16.
What the fuck is inch go?
Are you okay?
What?
The good
Not
stuff
really.
at the bottom.
But that's pretty good.
I can't tell where that was going.
There's a few things I know.
Yes.
This is one of them.
You have the raven.
But is it apple pie flavored?
Cheers.
You have the raisin. Needs more cinnamon.
It does. It falls just to the side of you. You step out of the way.
Does
You're
it get-
covered in its blood though,
No,
so it's
no,
grabbing
no.
at its throat, and it rolls over, and its eyes look at you and then freeze.
I say, you ruined my shoes!
These are
On
suede!
the last shot, Ludicrous cries, to me, and I will cover our retreat, suggesting that everyone gets to be within a certain distance of Ludicrous.
Yeah.
For
Fine.
cast
For reasons.
for pass without.
For no meta.
Can I trip Lady Rach on the way? Because this is now a rival.
Lady Rach, it's your go. What are you doing?
Well, I'm running past Benty.
Okay, what do you want to do,
Fireballs.
Lord Benton? Are you going to try and trip her?
No. My character would have no reason to trip her because at the end of the day, my character does not know that she has a vendetta against me.
I don't have a vendetta. I'm just heading off to complain to everybody that he
Women.
stole my raven and you stole my gem.
No. Okay.
And you've stolen
I love how you
everything.
claim ownership of everything, and then if anyone gets something you don't, you're like, that's theft. Alright, Trump, let's calm down. Let's take it down. Alright,
I'm doing my...
I give her a thumbs up as she passes, like, yeah, I got the gem. I'm gonna fucking guilt you.
Okay.
We got the gem!
So you're now leading, and Lord Benton, your go. So you're going to do 60.
I fireball. No, I bolt.
When you
to-
said that before and I thought it was at me, I was like, oh.
You just take over past Lady Rach. The two of you are now bolting down.
Oh, we're gonna like be puffed by the time we get
Nix,
there.
what are you doing? You're over here.
You can carry
I just
me.
killed the berserker.
You're over here, Nix.
I'm so annoyed.
You guys are heading
Did you
down
not want
here.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
and run.
Lady Rach
With
is like, Lord
Benty.
Benty, carry me, my feet are sore.
I bolt again. I ain't got time for your shit.
1, 2, 3.
Ludicrous, somewhere in between all of these people running, would actually approach the can where there was promise of a spear.
This one up here,
Was
yep.
that not? Did you not? I thought that whole berserker was the spear.
So you approach this can.
100%.
Lady Rach would like to keep running towards that.
Oh, you don't even know.
Treasure.
You're just a thieving metagamer. That's right, I said it. We all
I'm
said
just a
it.
thieving thief.
I can't wait to
Who thieves?
fireball. And be like, oh no, was she in the vicinity? Oh, what a
You feel-
tragedy.
Drawn towards something buried in the can. You feel impulsed to start pulling the rocks aside. Do you wish to fight that?
Nope.
As you pull the rocks aside, the rest of your party now catch up.
Yes. Lady Rach gets
So-
there. She's like, ooh, what is this? What are we
No,
looking
this is
for?
Mine.
Mine. I licked it, therefore it is mine.
So at this particular point, Nix makes it to here.
I
You
am
guys-
on
And I would happily,
Fuck's sake.
I would happily say while I'm pulling away at rocks, I'm probably not paying attention to any enemies.
my way. People running past.
Yeah. So you're all now coming down to this crossroads here. So what we have is Lord Benty over here.
you
Not
mean
not sort of Lord
Ludicrous?
Benty, sorry. Ludicrous. Crazily digging into this can. The rest of you are now running up. Nix, you see them approaching. You all now are sort of basically together. Yeah. Except for Ludicrous, who now unearths something. An edge of material.
I do declare to my colleagues, to me, be close to me.
You just said that.
Yeah, but you're all currently sitting at a crossroads and you're more than 30 feet away from me.
On your iPad, you should be able to move your little token.
Can I move it on this?
Has everyone got iPad movement things except you? I don't know why that's.
Awesome. Oh. I don't know.
Lady Rach is being tooled up with a new iPad.
You can move your icon? Yeah. Cool. I don't know what's going on with your pen. I don't know chocolate.
Homophobia.
Thank you, those were beautiful.
Yeah, these are great.
Is there another one in there? If I wanted to have
There's another
Is that
lemon
okay?
one.
Are they lemon, are they?
Yep. The ones
Lemon
without the
vi-
chocolate are
lemon
lemon
vanilla.
curd
One
one.
was not.
Oh, is that alright?
Yeah.
There's a reason I got more than.
More than
Enough
there
at
were,
that party.
there were people.
Yeah.
You're like, this bad
The
guy,
rocks are heavy,
he's a greedy shit.
but you pull them aside, lifting each one methodically,
Can we
until suddenly you see more bones. The bones and the dress, tattered and worn, decayed, decrepit of a warrior, once strong and great.
Maybe this is like,
Corpses.
Lying amidst
West.
these
I'm heading there.
mouldy bones, you see a spear.
What?
Do you pick it up?
Do I notice anything else other than the spear?
No.
Well, if you can pick it
Bones.
up, I will.
do you want me to do a quick arcana check on it?
Or I could
You're
just-
They're not there.
Oh, I thought we were all together
We're
now.
here.
No.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Pick it up. Pick it up, pick it
So
up.
the first thing I do is I scream to the party, "We are leaving this place," and I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Did you not take the spear?
Gaming.
Let him be.
So I cast Pass Without a Trace, which is a well of shadows and silence radiates from me, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature gets a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. So that's for all of us. And then I grab the spear and start making a beeline for the trees.
You shall not pass.
You feel that the spear wants to know you.
Oh, magic spear.
You've got to attune.
He's going to.
Do I feel any hints of malice
I mean,
or
inside check.
malfeasance?
You both swiped right over here.
16 plus a. So 20, non-nat.
You feel no malice. You feel an alluring desire to know the spear.
I begin considering opening myself to the possibility of being one with the spear.
And you begin to attune to the spear.
Oh. No magical checks.
So, the can, Yester Hill, the gem in your possession, a fire burning brightly behind you, the wail of druids and other unearthly creatures on the hill. You see as you glance back, movement, as if they are unaware of where or what has just happened, yet their effigy of Strahd has collapsed into dust and ash, and the gem is missing.
What? Oh,
Wait, what?
you don't know that Benty has it.
They don't know that Betty has it.
Because
Oh.
Lucas casts some thing and we can all just retreat.
Do you dash down the road?
Yep.
So you've now got a spear concubine.
I do.
I'm gonna
Spear
keep
slap.
running.
We depart, skirting the line of the forest, Ludicrous at the lead. Running with the spear in one hand, his bow, his trusty bow in the other.
He's like, but I love
As-
them both equally.
Night has now well and truly fallen. The path in front of you begins to close in, as if the very dark itself brings with it an unknown and terrifying mist. So you push forward.
Where's Flute?
He's dead. Move on.
The raven was on our rear, immediately behind
Oh,
Benton.
It's with you now,
Kill the bird.
on your shoulder.
I'm trying to kill the
Ludicrous.
bird. I'm just letting events take place.
Weren't we warned about proceeding through the fog?
Were we?
I thought we were told not to travel at night.
Well, it's night and foggy. So, so pick your poison. Maybe the fog cancels out the night.
We take a spell. We take a fiver on the edge of the forest, and I turn to Poe,
Jeeps.
and I say to Poe, surely you can help guide us through this fog, through this night, or should we seek shelter? Should we seek kin?
The bird looks at you and then suddenly taps you on the nose, drawing blood.
Well, that was my informative. Okay, give us one squawk for stay, 2 squawks for follow me.
Do I have?
Squawk, squawk, squawk. Well, that's
I
stayed 3
deliberately
times
did
right
not
there.
Speak with animals.
Oh, I can do that.
Have you got speak with... No, you can't.
Oh.
Don't you remember that Lady Rage can do everything?
Can do everything.
Oh. I feel like I should be able to do that.
Because you want to.
She steals that from Ludicrous.
Poe, point me in the direction in which we should pursue.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. Give me that.
That is mucho enjoyo.
17 plus lots.
17 plus lots. You, as Poe goes to poke you in the nose again, being
So
more
20.
wise to its action, you move out of the way.
Just
It takes flight and lands on Lord Benton's shoulder.
I got a gem. I got a bird. Cast me a spear because it's all coming up Benton today.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, see, now you don't want to kill the bird.
You mean my best friend and brother? What's wrong with you? You're like, whoop, not one. Alright.
The bird is on your shoulder and it's like just sitting there, quite steady. It seems to be looking back towards Ludicrous.
Can I say to the bird, fly off my shoulder and back on again if you have concerns about the spear we have taken?
Oh, and you feel like 1 or 2
Roll
souls.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh. I will kill this fucking bird without a moment's hesitation.
Yay.
That is a 7.
It pecks you and you take 1 hit point damage.
Alright, it's fucked.
Can I take the bird?
Nope, it's dead.
Ludicrous approaches with some more venison, feeds the bird, and then suggests...
What do you mean more medicine?
Venison.
Venison, sorry.
Feeds the bird and says, we will continue...
Give me an animal handling.
How can we lose our werebird?
Easily. We lose it from this round.
I cast guidance on Ludicrous. An extra 4.
Four?
ability
Is it
save.
a 4 or what is your guide?
1d4.
1d4.
1d4. If you roll well, then it's a 4.
Yeah, good point. 13, 14.
Including the 4?
Including the 4.
The bird remains on Lord Benton's shoulder
What's that? Best friends?
Still got the bird?
and ignores your venison.
So he's not hungry.
He gets everything he needs from me. Alright, Temptress. Alright.
Can I
Can
get
I
some...
just-
Can I
I'm
get
trying
some...
to be on
The
my
last
side.
of
I
the
just
light
wanted to
now
pat the bird.
sets,
Honestly, before I just wanted to pat
and
the
night
bird.
has truly formed around you.
Okay.
The mists seem even more oppressive.
Can I just pat the
In
bird
fact,
and
you're
then stay
unsure,
here?
having been distracted by Poe.
Fucking Poe. Fucking, this isn't the right werebird.
You're unsure as to exactly where the road was.
Well, I'm gonna stop.
Was it behind you? Was it to your left? Was it to your right? Which was it, Nix?
Well, because I'm such a good navigator,
-1.
I've got a map.
I don't think
Do
you
a
can get
perception
lost.
check
can't.
to find where the road was.
Well, that's positive.
Mm-hmm.
I had 6 to 2.
Is it left, right, or behind?
Let's just
Which
put a
one?
tent right here.
So ludicrous to
No,
go.
no. Is it left, right, or behind you?
But Ludicrous can't get lost.
Just let her be, and then he'll correct her if she's wrong.
I'm going with the left.
Good choice.
Okay. What the rest of you do?
I'm gonna look at Ludicrous.
I'm gonna look at Ludicrous because I'm actually not allowed to choose directions.
You know.
We could just
If we push,
set up tents here.
but where there's a slashing beast and druids like 2 minutes up the road. What I could do, if we are,
Someone put their little fireball up in the.
well, I was gonna say I could just
I can
cast.
take a flame.
I turn to Floops. Is that what we call it?
Flukes.
I
It's
turn
now-
to Floops, and I
Who's Floops?
the bird.
Oh.
Poe.
If you want to be reductive, then yes. But if you want to,
Don't confuse me. I'm
Okay,
tracking
that's
enough
his-
of your animals.
that's his dead
Dead or
name.
alive.
All right.
Bird.
His post-transition name is
Oh.
Floops.
Oh.
Oh, that's just so disrespectful. You don't respect pronouns. You don't respect his name.
You just said.
You just assumed their
Wait.
gender.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know his gender because of our bond. All right. He's a cis male who identifies as a non-cis male.
I
Deal
learned
with
what
it.
a cis male was tonight.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
very good.
educated.
Aren't you?
He is.
Apparently. Apparently I'm very cis male.
He was like, well, we don't have labels.
I'm like that.
And my eyes glow, and I look into the birds, and I say,
Tell him how much you love him.
I love you, and I command you to fly at a pace and within a distance that we can see you, and lead us back to the Wizards of the Wine. Wizards of the Wines.
Nice.
Wynyard, and I cast Suggestion on him. So please give me a Wisdom saving throw. And then he won't leave us, hopefully.
14.
Boom! It was a 15! Lead on, Mr. Bird.
Duck's not happy.
You're going to anger the DM, and you know what happens next. Dead animals.
That's fine, as long as I get home first.
Poe immediately takes flight into the mist. To the left of where you're standing.
I
Nice.
should never have
Nailed
doubted
it.
you.
And within a second or two has disappeared.
No, well,
Yeah, but we're following
said
him.
you
I
had
said
to
you had to stay within the
be
distance
silent.
so
And
I
we
can
have to
see
keep
you.
up with the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everybody, mush.
Okay,
So we
we're
all
in.
head in after the bird.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, every single one of you.
What?
Okay, that's okay because I have something up my sleeve for that.
Is it your ring of evasion that I
No,
have?
I have evasion anyway.
Of course you fucking do. You're just a hat on a hat as a playing character.
I didn't know.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Ooh.
Don't worry, Ben got a nat 20. As you
Inspired by-
run, you can hear and you begin to see the bird flying. It's not going along the road because you stumble across the road. But Poe is now flying at an angle directly, perhaps to the Wizard of the
Oh
Wines.
my god.
As the crow flies?
We're going as close
That's fine, but we're back
Fantastic.
on the road so we can meet him there.
Should have put a little rope on him.
So you're on the road. Do you continue beyond the edge of the road to follow Poe?
I think we should write that off and just follow the road.
No,
Poe's
I'm gonna
gonna keep
follow.
going.
I'm gonna follow
I-
the bird.
Could give less of a fuck what Post's gonna do. I'm not cutting through the forest.
It did
At
peck
night.
many of us.
While it's
Well, it
foggy.
didn't peck me.
True. Pecked the others who were like, oh,
As
it's
the
totally
crow-
my friend.
So we're here, and he's going up that way. So I vote we go. He's going to be at the winery. He's supposedly a friend, so we can say we met him, and of his own volition, he just took off. And see how we go with that.
Okay.
You wanted to be free. If you love him, them, they.
Yeah. Okay.
Let they.
I
Let
can't
they
have
be
any
free.
more little birds on my head, so.
At least he's
follow
not
the road.
dead.
We'll
If we
follow
never
the
see him again, we can assume he met
He lived a long and happy life with
a lovely
Mrs.
family.
Poe.
Maybe he met an owl.
So you now find
Maybe
yourselves
Rufus.
back on the road at night in the mist, and you can make out now the road is somewhere, having turned left for Nick's. You now see that the road is heading off this direction or that direction.
Oh, so
Which one was it?
Well, we
Let's
were gonna
consult the map.
the bird headed like that way, so I
I
I can't
Yeah.
get lost in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just follow the road home.
We'll follow the ranger.
But I mean, what's there to say that we're actually going to be able to keep up with the bird through the forest on an off-beaten
Because
path?
he had a suggestion that he's not to fly out of visual
Okay,
range.
what's to say?
Which
we-
actually means that he probably, if we stop, he can't keep flying.
True, because he has to stay within us.
Yep.
So if we take the road, he will
He has to
He's like,
still.
"Fuck
yeah.
off." fly like that for up to 8 hours.
Yep.
So this is not a 2-minute thing. He's
Sweet.
with us until we get to the Wizard of the Wines.
All right, we've got a
Is
homing.
that-
We've got a homing pigeon.
Is that actually our next stop
It's like
after
a little
this
sat
one?
nav.
Or
Yeah,
are we
we've
going
got
to
the-
the other druid's place?
No, we need to. We need to.
No, we need to get back
We
because
need
we've
to-
got to pick up the cart and take it to the
We also need to.
Oh, okay.
We also
With the
need to
wine.
camp out. Like
It's
we've
right
just
now.
been in a bit of a scuffle.
Yeah, true.
And people
I was
are
thinking
looking
about
for us.
our original plan that we made last week.
And we've still got Pass Without a Trace, so we can stay on this and stealth up if we hear. I vote we do that, and while we walk, I'm going to examine the gem.
I thought you were going to sing a song or something.
Whilst you're at it, would
Are
you
you
like
good,
to?
Lucas?
Say again.
Are you good for ice and whiskey?
Right.
Right. Rach, are you good for ice and
Yes.
whiskey? Lord Ben?
I'm also driving, which is why
Would-
I'm on water.
Would you like to
I never drink.
examine my spear
games,
and see if you can garner some
Inside.
heritage?
How about we do the gem first to make sure we're not heading home with like a dud. He's like, oh yeah, that gem is just like, it's like just some citrine.
It's emerald or something.
Yeah, it's just-
I'll take it.
It's worth like 10,000 gold, but it's not what you're looking for. So I think do that, then I'll take your spear and be like, oh, this is a Blinsky. Do I? Yep.
Do you what?
How? I'm just wondering if you're going to throw any spanners in the works before we commit to a course of action.
No, that's not. That's a metagaming question. What is your question?
So we are going to head home, back to the Wizard of the Wines.
Is that home now?
Home is where
It's a
the raven
metaphorical
is.
home.
Where the homing pigeon is going. Homing
Exactly.
raven is
We're
going.
homing in on some wine. And while we are shuffling towards that, I'm going to examine. Every day I'm shuffling towards the. I'm going to examine the gem that I collected. And then, once I ascertain its shit,
Give me an Arcana check.
might be quicker than I think. 15.
Nice.
It'd be great if I had guidance.
And you didn't.
I know.
But
Before I examine the sphere, you'll guide me.
as you're walking along
Oh,
and you
dear.
pull the gem out, it lights the fog around you in a hue of green.
Oh, it's adorable. Like, oh,
It's just like it because it's green.
Hey Siri, set all lights to green.
There we go.
Okay, Green. The
Brilliant.
nightlight is not responding.
Not the nightlight. How will Donkey sleep?
That's cool.
It is cool. Good job, Dunk. I like
Nice.
that.
And you feel there is some power here. You feel an earthly connection.
Legit,
This thing could make some amazing wine.
right?
That is the only thing we should
are
use
getting
it for.
All of the vintages.
You have a sun flash and you see a
Creates
vision of a large tower,
The same towers I saw.
quite
Strahd looking.
wide. You find yourself inside it. You look left, you look right, you look down. You see in your hands a dagger, blood dripping from both hands, congealed around your fingers. As you look up, you see Nyx clutching at her chest.
Creepy vision.
All of a sudden,
Did they see this? Because if not, then no.
you find yourself back amongst the forest. A chill runs down your spine, and you quickly place the gem back into
Because you
your
were looking
pocket.
at my chest.
Yeah, that's about
The mist
Blah.
swirls in front of you. Lady Rach,
Yes.
walking along, you're certain you hear. Oh, ha, 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 ha. A laugh echo, yet none of you hear.
Yeah, we're cursed.
Lady Rage picks up Case.
She's like,
she
is
heads
no
to.
fun, is no Blinsky.
She heads to Ludicrous. And she's like, I swear I heard a laugh. I am literally.
This is only seconds after what you've just experienced.
I'm like, this is hanging on. I'm hanging on your coattails because I don't want to be here anymore.
So I like put the gem back in my pocket and I'm like,
You already did that.
well, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I go, woof, and I look at Nyx. And
Venti?
no,
Can I say,
Oh.
did anybody else hear
just
that
the
laugh?
fog.
Did anybody else hear that laugh?
No one else
Okay.
heard the laugh.
Nope.
No.
What laugh?
There was a laugh. I swear to God, there was a laugh.
I think like you're imagining things. We're out in the forest. We've just seen Strahd. We've killed some druids.
well,
I think you're
Lady Rach is going to pull out
A little
her
hysterical.
dagger, and I'm going to hold that.
at the sight of the dagger. I go,
You're
In
hearing
actual fact, exactly the size of the dagger.
see?
You
I
have a
don't know what's
flashback. It is exactly the same one that you were holding in your hand in the vision that you had only seconds before.
It's the same dagger.
Same dagger.
Trade you a gem for a dagger. I go, okay. I keep that 100% to myself. It's just cold.
Yeah, Lucas doesn't generally like it while I walk along half touching him, but I'm like getting as close as humanly possible.
You guys are
in an
actually-
attempt to distract myself from mulling this over, I go, Ludicrous, let me examine your spear. I will tell you what's up with it. Can I have some guidance?
Can I get an amen?
I cast guidance on Venti.
Can I get a spear?
Am I able to relinquish it over to
Yes, you are.
I relinquish the spear.
you? Well, so I don't completely.
Give me an arcana. Give me an arcana.
So I'm still a chick.
Yeah. I'm not going to steal your spear. I'm not Lady Rage.
Oh.
I roll a 16.
You have a discussion. You feel that the spear once belonged to a great warrior.
No,
The
it doesn't.
word Kavan
I just go Kavan.
springs to mind and you utter it. And as soon as you utter it,
Oh no.
ludicrous, you grab the spear back. Abruptly, clutching it in both hands. And I now will get you to search on D&D Beyond for the blood spear within Curse of Strahd and add it. And read its obligations and commitments.
Oh god.
Am I
And
familiar with the obligations?
No, you're not.
So is it just Lucas?
So I'm just like Kavan, and he's like,
Kavan. Kavan. And then suddenly Ludicrous grabs the spear out of your very hands. Although you do need that dagger.
So I go, fucking whatever, Ludicrous. You're welcome. Lady Rach, I can't help but admire that dagger in your hand.
Really?
How desperate am I for the dagger? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
9.
Can I have it?
What have you got?
I've got. You can have my gold,
What else have you got?
my staff.
No, I don't want your stuff.
I have a crossbow.
That one. No.
How about my? And I kind of go. This is all I have left from my family.
Oh no.
Someone's
No, this is actually the truth. But how about my signet ring? If you show this, it is basically guaranteed unlimited funds in any town you enter.
Oh, is it?
Ludicrous cast Zone of Truth.
Wait, Rachel's old.
Do a saving throw.
No, he didn't actually cast it.
Aw.
But
Are you sure? I think you did.
Well, you said it.
Sure.
what is it? A charisma?
Yeah,
Saving
don't
throw?
forget I'm an asshole of a DM. Has been so many years.
I rolled a 13.
Although when I'm playing and you cast Minor Illusion, I'm all fucking for it.
Yeah, I know, like, yep, sexy
I'm
buff.
I'm not saying anything.
No, oh look, his game is
You rolled a
13.
13? Yeah, saves.
And I go, yep. And I'm aware that the zone of truth is there.
Have you
If I
found
fail,
the spear?
if I passed.
Lucas?
No, I don't think so.
Anyway.
Wait, no one was aware of it before.
So, my signet ring, all my gold, this staff.
Is this something we can talk about back at the winery? Because I'm still freaked out from the laugh,
But
and I
am terrified.
I'd rather
We
get
saw
out.
Strahd,
which is why I'm not giving up the dagger.
but
right
I've
now.
exhausted all my magic, and I'm worried that I'm defenseless.
That's a good point.
And you
Would
have
you?
a
Would you?
crossbow and a short sword, and I have
do.
nothing.
I also have a dart, which is all yours.
But you know my hand-eye coordination is poor. Whereas a dagger, I feel like if someone was rushing at me, I could at least stumble forward and put it out.
No,
Can I try and persuade you
no.
with a 10?
No.
And I go, name your price. I'm so scared.
Yeah, and I'm very happy to talk about it when we get to the
What am I
winery.
more torn about? Having the gem in my possession or wanting that
I don't want your gem.
The
dagger?
dagger.
I will give you the gem.
No, I'm gonna give the gem up at some point anyway.
Oh.
I'm very desperate.
9.6.
Oh, okay. Whoopsie. Can you give me a dex saving throw?
Aw. Me?
Yep.
You're gonna hurt me?
Dex saving throw.
Benty?
Save that throw.
You guys all suck. 12.
You fail.
Oh, I have luck.
That's your last luck.
Okay, well then I use evasion, which I can use. I just hit it. That is my last luck, but I haven't used it yet.
So that's your last luck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my last luck.
But no, you're right.
Evasion lets you...
I can do it after
she
I've
can
rolled the dice, but before the outcome.
Evasion means if she succeeds, she takes no damage.
Oh, but she also has advantage, I think.
And it halves the damage if...
It's not
If you
damage.
fail.
It's not damage that you.
So if she fails, she takes half damage. If she succeeds, she takes no damage.
But doesn't she also? Is evasion?
I don't think it gives her advantage though. I just
But
think it's basically
I
like...
can do luck,
Yeah,
which is 14.
still a fail.
Okay.
What's your dex save? It should be high. So
Oh,
what's
no,
your
it
dice
was-
say?
That one's plus 4.
Okay, what's your dice say?
10.
Okay, so
And then I'm going to use my evasion.
no,
So that's
doesn't know.
15 fire damage
Oh,
with the invasion taken into account. So it was 30 in total.
Jesus, are you trying to kill me?
And I scream at her, "Give me the dagger!"
Well, no, now because you hurt me.
And I cast suggestion.
You're a disadvantage.
For me. So I've got to roll 2 and it's lower.
Yep.
Rolled the same. And what was that, persuasion?
Yep, and that's a wisdom saving throw. Which I believe you're not
Which
particularly
one's
good at.
persuasion?
Wisdom.
No, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. So it's a 7.
I'll take that dagger, please.
You feel compelled to hand the dagger over, and
My
but in
eyes
exchange,
like fireballs.
you get the gem.
And I throw the gem on the ground and snatch the dagger out of your hand.
Can you do a wisdom saving throw, please, Nix.
Me.
And I'm holding it.
Okay. 13 plus 6, 19.
You roll a 6-eyed dice and divide by 2.
1.
You take 1 hit point damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All of a sudden, you feel a piercing pain in the center of your chest.
Man, all this
And
freaky
you take
shit
1
happening.
hit point damage.
Can you just get the dagger and
Should have
like...
taken all the bloody gold.
Yeah, you should have just traded me. Like that escalated.
So, did I see any of this shit going on?
Oh, you certainly did. You saw it.
Fireball!
He fireballed you. Yeah, it's like...
Followed me.
Not me!
Yeah,
Well,
right.
wouldn't that technically fireball you as well if she's like... Or did she walk away from it?
You two are arguing at the back.
Okay. Do you know the irony is,
we're like
as soon
the
as I
siblings.
cast Fireball, I was like, should have just cast Suggestion. But I think I made
think
my
you
point.
made your point.
Yeah, just give me the
So,
fucking
do I have
dagger.
any idea as to the purpose or rhyme or reason behind any of this?
You see a flash, you hear a scream, and then suddenly you see an exchange of items.
Oh, it's because we're in the...
All of a sudden, as soon as Lord Benton takes possession of the knife,
Why not?
Let's see if I find a knife in here.
Nix wails. in
Nix wails in pain, stumbles but regains
I did
herself
say
and
that.
grabs her chest. Shaking it off, she goes, "Oh, the fuck was that?"
I'm feeling some weird psychic pain.
Should not have given you
Whatever
that
the hell
dagger.
is happening, can you just like stop doing whatever you're doing right now?
I tried, Nix.
That'd be great. Get through this whole dagger business.
You are now, having progressed further along the path, you can now find that the mists are breaking a little as you come out of the forest, and you can see in the moonlight to your left remnants of a vineyard.
Remnants.
Has it been burnt?
No, it's just old.
Ah.
Like, clearly they haven't been able to produce this part of the field for some time. But
Can't make
you cannot
wine.
see
They can't make
far
champagne
enough
wine.
to see the winery,
Oh.
but
Sorry.
you do begin to recognise these fields, for you passed them some time ago.
The dagger I stole from Lady Rach, is that just a normal dagger? Is there something special?
We'll come to
Sounds
that in between
completely
games.
normal.
In what?
In between the game.
Oh, okay, sweet. I just wasn't sure if I should just plop
Yeah,
dagger
no,
in
just
my
record
inventory.
that you've got a dagger and make sure you message me about it tomorrow.
Primeval awareness for any aberrations.
Nil.
Yeah.
As you now find yourselves winding up the path, dawn is beginning to crack to the
I
east.
had a ton of torches.
We're going to be exhausted.
You are now one
Now they're
exhaustion
all
level.
Yeah, that's
Yet,
So
as you approach the
tired.
winery, you hear a familiar
Oh, see, it was all worth it, guys.
as
Oh.
Poe now lands upon Ludicrous' shoulder.
Well, good. Doesn't
Fucking
deserve to
slut
sit on
bird.
you.
He gets some snacks.
Yeah.
He is
Ran away.
disinterested in your snacks.
Can I just
Watch
give
your
him a
body.
pat because I got fireballed? and
Give
I
me
just wanna
a
pat the
animal
bird?
handling.
Oh, I don't want to take the bird. I just want to pat his head.
Nope, you're gonna get a nat one and you're gonna like
He's gonna
pat the
peck
bird
you.
and crack its neck.
Natural 20. Yep, the bird is yours.
No, it's a 21.
Whoa.
For fuck's sake. The
That's because
bird,
she's got like plus 20 to
I just
animal
want to pat
handling.
his head. I just want to pat his head.
Poe jumps onto your hand and now runs up your arm and starts to pick what could potentially be nits out of your hair.
I'll take it. It's been a bad day.
Poe is
How
now
many nits survived the fact that you were just
She's
incinerated?
been walking
I think
around
you've got no
in her
hair.
own pea-soaked clothes.
suddenly the smell of cooking
She doesn't know how to bark it.
affronts your noses.
Fronts.
It is a familiar smell, for it was only a day before that you feasted at the Martakov's
Thank
breakfast
God.
table.
Lack of eggs.
I want a bath.
You need a bath.
And as you approach the winery, you feel content you have the dagger.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I'm not talking to
The
you.
gem,
May have overreacted.
A little bit.
the gem begins to pulse in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Not physically, but it's like a warmth.
Oh,
Kind of like holding on to an isotope. Pope looks at you longingly
I
from
need
her
that.
shoulder and then shakes its head and takes flight and goes towards the winery. Nix.
So tired. Want a bath. Do you really want the bird? Can we just stay here?
You feel compelled to grab
No, aren't we going?
the
I'm
holy
staying at the
symbol of
winery.
ravenkind, which remains around your very neck.
Sure does.
And as you do, you see a dark tower.
Oh, I'm seeing shit.
Why is everyone seeing shit?
Because she ate mushrooms that you collected.
Oh, that's it. This is just.
There is a storm.
We actually never found druids.
Lightning flashes
There's a lot of
behind the
water
tower,
around.
Yeah.
illuminating.
Dreaming of a dark tower. In a dark, dark world.
A balcony in front of the tower.
With
On it, you see a woman. She falls to her knees. A dark shadow moves from behind her. A raven takes flight from its shoulder. And with that, you all level up.
Yes!
Yay!
And I got a dagger.
And I get to have a
I'm
bath.
emotionally exhausted.
We've all had
Yeah,
oh my God,
freaky
but-
dreams.
Dude,
I-
she had just traded me.
I
instead
get
of
to
being
add-
a crazy bitch.
I think I get to add an extra 2 points to something. So you can help me pick
Do
which
you?
one's gonna.
Have
It
them
says at
away.
level
So,
8.
leveling up, I need you to contact me tomorrow.
Yep.
I need you to contact me tomorrow on Messenger.
Okay.
Not you two. Enjoy
Not
your
you
shitty
two.
Gem. That's twice I've swindled you out of something good for a gem.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't want that stuff anymore. Feels like it's got bad juju.
It does.
Oh, you found the blood spear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Add that to your equipment.
I'll
Blood
send the
spear
one that I
sounds
found.
good.
Yeah, it should be. It's actually a Curse of Strahd item, so it should be in like Curse of Strahd.
So does this mean we're having a long rest because we're at the winery?
Yes, you're at the wine. So you're at the winery.
We can reach
When we come back, you'll be at the winery. You will have long rested and leveled up.
Yay. See, it was all worth it, guys. You're welcome.
Now,
Hoot hoot